Hello, fellow travelers.
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is
To
Travel and Tour TV.
TV.
It is Wednesday afternoon, so it is that time again to discuss travel. As many of you know, we are heading towards Mexico here soon. Yeah.
I just want to point out that Neil was the first one to say Mexico.
Well, I thought I'd change things up a little bit. I mean, they are used to you always saying Mexico first. Here, it is 2-0 now.
There we go.
So let's see here. What's going on? We have in the house. First in the house today was Blaine. Welcome in, my friend.
Hi, Blaine.
Glad to have you with us as always in here. Jayme from Jayme Amtrak Travel is also here.
Hi, Jayme.
Jayme, you has become a regular anymore in our show. That's awesome. Welcome back, Jayme. Josh Odom from Always on the Move is in the house too. Welcome in, Josh. Welcome, welcome. I see our own Minister of Demographics, Malcolm Hogan, has returned, and this time with a picture of a dog. So for those of you not familiar with Malcolm yet, there he is. Malcolm is our very own Minister of Demographics, like I just pointed out. He keeps very close track of what countries have been represented at one point or another in any of our live streams. Malcolm is also very knowledgeable. He's pretty much a walking encyclopedia. And if he is flying anywhere that takes 4 hours or more, he flies business class. So welcome in, Malcolm, all the way from New Zealand. Let's see. I see another one of our moderators in the house, Exploring Stranger Things UK. Jay and Red, welcome in, my friends. Let's see here, Jay and Red, where are they? I got something for them too. There they are. Exploring Stranger Things UK, all the way from the United Kingdom, also known as the Masked Mod. And why are they the Masked Mod? Because they wear masks. That is their signature. Whenever you watch a video of theirs, you'll always see them wear masks. That's just what they do. Now, Exploring Stranger Things UK are paranormal investigators that focus on debunking fake ghost stories. They really don't like fakeness, and they will let you know. They say it how it is. So welcome in from the United Kingdom, Exploring Stranger Things UK. All right, what else? I see also from the UK, Travel Tour Taste, Sarah and Glenn. Welcome in, guys.
Hello,
Fantastic
guys.
to have you with us once again. So here we go for our other moderators from the United Kingdom. Where did they go? Right here, Travel Tour Taste, Sarah and Glenn, aka our fellow Triple T's. To Travel and Tour, Travel Tour Taste. Now, what sets Travel Tour Taste apart is the fact that they very much immerse themselves in the culture of countries they visit. So they tend to avoid like the most touristy spots, but instead like to hang out with locals, share a meal left and right. That is how they travel. Also, interesting to mention is the fact that Travel Tour Taste became our very first moderator outside of the United States. So welcome in, Sarah and Glenn from Travel Tour Taste. All right, what else? I see Jayme is at work at this time. Yeah, I think, I know that some people are going back to work. I know Jay is going back to work, Jay Michelle. Jay actually messaged me today about that. So, yeah, I'm not surprised to see more and more people going back. Oh, she is? Okay. I see Q's Cruisers are in the house. Hello, friends, Mexico. There you go.
Mexico!
Right away, setting the tone there, just like Josh Odom here. That is fantastic.
Mexico!
So welcome in, Q's Cruisers. Awesome. Let's see. What else? Oh, a lot of meetings and greetings over here.
Good.
Malcolm saying it is a UK moderator takeover. Do any of the UK moderators remember the Rockers and the Mods?
You know what?
What?
in this particular live stream, do we have any mods from the US?
Well, let me think here, because Malcolm is New Zealand, Sarah and Glenn are United Kingdom, and Red and Jay are United Kingdom. So I don't think we have any mods from the US in, unless they are about to drop in, which is very well possible.
Oh, yeah. There's Raphael.
Oh, okay. Jayme is saying, I want to chime in and say hi. I got to get back to work. Have a good night and have fun in Mexico. I'm jealous. Hope to see you in a month when I travel through on September 16th. All right.
Yeah, we're looking forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jayme. And like I told you before, we'll going to make that happen, and we'll work that out. We'll meet somewhere. Absolutely. Random Cruiser also in the house. Hey, welcome in, welcome back, I should say, because I know that you have been in here before, so that's awesome. Welcome back. I see, there he is, the crazy Spaniard. Hello, hello, fellow travelers. Here is the ghost of Comcast Past. Just here for about 15 minutes. Need to take Megan to volleyball tryout with the new school. Pray for her, please. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very much.
Megan.
Yeah, I'm very much aware of what happened there, Raphael. You told me the story, and let's hope that the decisions you made that it's going to work out for you. So Raphael from Visos Travel, also a moderator, and actually based in the US. So
even though he's from Spain.
That's right. There he is, our very first fellow traveler to both make a donation and a purchase in our web shop. Raphael also does 2 live streams every week, one of which is a trivia edition. And so for those of you who love to play trivia, you definitely want to check that out. And he has a great sense of humor and does awesome travel videos in which he shows that off. So welcome in, Raphael from Visos Travel. All right, let's see. Are we all? No, we're not caught up. Here, there's Susan Morton. Hey, welcome, Susan.
Hey.
Glad to have you in the house once again here in the International Travelers Hangout. Always good seeing you in here. And let's see, Malcolm pointing out that in the first 4 minutes, 3 countries already. That is great. That means that we are off to a good start. Raphael, I think, was referring to the comment we made that it seemed quite uncertain if we had any mods from the US in here. I see Darian is in the house as well. Howdy, folks at To Travel and Tour. Nice, nice. Welcome in, Darian. Welcome back, because you are absolutely no stranger to our live stream. So always good seeing you in here. And Handley, speaking of people that have been frequented our live streams, right here. Hello, everyone, and hello, Neil and Kimberly. That's awesome, man. Always, always happy to see you in here and have you take part in the conversation. So I see some more meetings and greetings being exchanged here. Malcolm is imagining how Raphael greets everyone. Rafa waves, jumps up and down, yelling, "Hello, YouTube!" Yes, that's what he does. That is Raphael's signature greeting. Yeah. Jayme saying, awesome, once it gets closer, I message you guys. Absolutely, sure. Yeah, let us know. Let's see. Raphael saying, I feel so lonely. Please, where are my fellow USA mods? I know, yep. Glenn saying, Malcolm, I was definitely a mod back in the day. This pertaining to the comment that Malcolm made earlier. More meetings and greetings that I'm seeing here. Raphael, then, today I'm doing Danny's show at 7 EST, so feel free to drop by and join the fun. All right, yeah, that sounds good. Glenn Miller saying, hello, you beautiful pair. Huge thumbs up, Glenn. Thank you so very much, my friend. Always, always good to have both you and Sarah in here. That is really, really awesome. And by the way, now that you two are in here, a big, big congratulations on hitting that 2K fellow traveler mark. Yeah. That is really awesome. We are thrilled that the two of you are doing so well. And I'm sure that we could learn a thing or two from you. So if there's anything... Any tips you have, please do let us know. Blaine saying, laughing out loud, I know one is working. Yes, that's right. Malcolm then saying, this morning's photo is Snoopy, one of my lawn customers' pets. Oh, nice.
I had a dog named Snoopy growing up.
You did? Yeah, I remember you telling me that. So, very nice looking dog there, Malcolm. Looks very friendly. All right, let's see here. Travel Tour Taste, thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. You're most welcome. As always, you are. And then we are all caught up on the comments from what it looks like. Sarah and Glenn saying all we can say is pen and paper. A little bit of a cryptic description here as for to the hint we just asked for, but sure. I mean, we're going to chew a little bit on that, and hopefully, maybe sometime we'll get to talk about it. All right. So now that we are all caught up, what will be going on during this live stream? Well, we have a full program once again. There's of course the guest background, which we are going to be starting here momentarily. There's going to be a new fellow traveler of the week to be announced here shortly as well. We have our customary questions and answers that will be going on. We got some things we want to discuss, that we have some topics that we think might be an excellent conversation topic. We're going to go over where we're at with our watch hours, because we are getting there slowly but surely. So yeah, plenty going on in here. I see. Hey, look at that. Jeffrey Rezendes is in the house. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, Jeffrey. Fantastic to have you in here. I am not 100% sure if you have been in our live stream before. If not, then welcome first of all. And if you do have been in there before, then I do apologize. We do try to get to know everyone by name and everything, but it's a little tough sometimes.
Yeah.
So welcome in, Jeffrey. Big shout out to you.
Let us know where you're from.
Absolutely. Darian is asking, are you ready for Mexico? Well, were we ever?
Are you ready?
Well, I need to pack some things, but I did it the day before. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm very ready. I have my stuff sorted. I'm all ready to start packing.
Right.
I have all the things that we should need. I've gotten, so I don't have to do any more shopping or any more getting things. The last thing's going to be coming tomorrow, and that is the bug spray.
Okay.
This time I did something a little different. Instead of going out and getting everything, I did I did a lot of ordering on Amazon. I just had to come to the house.
There you go. Easy. So Travel Tour Taste, elaborating a little bit, they keep names of everyone and dates of whom we visit. Ah, okay.
Okay.
That's a good hint. So Glenn here saying hi to the YouTube family we have in here. That is awesome. Jeffrey pointing out that he's from Jamestown in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
That is interesting.
Wonderful.
I don't think we have discussed Rhode Island in here at length at any point. So, Jeffrey, is there anything in Rhode Island that is really worth the effort to visit that not everyone may know about?
Yeah, we like to talk about hometowns.
Yeah, exactly. So, for you, Jeffrey, and for everyone else who is new in here, I do want to point out that this is a very interactive live stream. So we are not the kind of guys that are going to sit here and just ramble off one story after another. We want to have a conversation with you. So we are going over lots and lots of comments. We try not to skip everyone.
Anyone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I mean.
We don't try to skip everyone, just some people.
Yeah. Really, Kimberly? Would you like to do this? Would you like to go over all the comments?
No.
I mean, we can change roles.
It's more fun just to poke you.
Oh, okay. I see how you are. Rafael asking if I got another haircut. Yes, I did, Rafael. I wanted to be all ready for Mexico, so yes, I did.
Trimmed.
Yeah, I'm all good to go. Malcolm with the first fun facts this morning are about two cities whose teams are facing each other in the UEFA Champions League. Celje in Norway and Molde in Slovenia. Oh, wow.
Oh, Slovenia.
That's something. So I'm curious what you have to share with us about those cities, Malcolm.
I missed you so much, Malcolm.
Yeah, we did for sure. Granted, the live stream last Friday didn't exactly last long because of Comcast ruining it.
You know what? When we got up in the morning, we still didn't have internet.
Yeah, exactly. So we made the right call, not just calling it a night.
Hey, Pam
and Rich are in the house. Hey guys, welcome back.
Thank you.
For?
Our shirts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. What they do?
Yeah.
But yes, that's right.
Save the day is what they did.
Save the day is what they did, exactly. Otherwise, we'd be going without anything. Well, except for what we have. I mean,
we have
our,
some,
we have some.
we have some new ones.
But nevertheless, that's awesome that they did that for us. So yes, thank you very much for doing that and saving the day. Sarah and Glenn saying we thought you was going to say you was not going then. Not going where?
I
A
don't
bit
know.
confused.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Random Cruiser, what is one thing you are looking forward to doing in Mexico?
You know what?
I'll have you start to answer that.
There's many things I'm looking forward to doing in Mexico. I'm very much looking forward to exploring this resort. And from what I've been reading, the food sounds truly amazing. So I'm looking very forward to that. And of course, I'm also looking forward to spa experiences.
There you go. I'm a big snorkel enthusiast, so I am very much looking forward to doing some snorkeling. I'm also looking forward to exactly the food, the beverages, all that, all the culinary aspect, let's say. And we will be traveling with some fellow travelers from our community, so I'm very much looking forward to meeting them as well. So, Red and Jay saying hi to everyone, and I see Christine has returned to us. Welcome in, Christine. Good to have you with us once again. I see we are at 20 people in the house right now, so that's good. Malcolm saying first Rhode Island person that I can remember. Yeah, well, there you go.
Me too.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think we have had all states of the United States represented in our live stream yet.
No.
We have had a lot, but I don't think Rhode Island quite yet. Yeah. Christine, I'm not sure why you're throwing in that hashtag hit him again there, because I haven't been doing anything.
Aww.
Looking good, says Sarah and Glenn here. Jeffrey then saying Newport is beautiful to visit. It's mansions in Newport. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good to know. Anne is saying that the haircut looks good. Thank you so much for that. And I see Us and More is in the house. Hey, welcome in, guys. Dwight and Heather from Us and More. Big shout out to you and congratulations, because you and Dwight, I'm assuming it's Heather typing, so you and Dwight have been around for a year now with your channel.
Oh, wonderful.
So that is awesome. So congratulations. Let's see here. Malcolm saying, thanks for missing me. Your son's move went well. Yeah, I remember you telling us, Malcolm, that only like a couple of cups broke. And, well, for a whole move, I don't think that is too much damage at all. So that's great. All right, let's see here. Rafael saying, is that New York Radio City Music Hall behind you? Sorry, but I'm about to leave the house. I will be listening, but not typing.
No, it's not.
It's not that, Rafael. No, it's not. Let's see here. Some more meetings and greetings. Yeah, there we go. A lot of Mexico here. Yeah, wait till you hit till we get to Friday, to our night audition on Friday, because that will be.
I'm going to be crazy.
Yeah, Kimberly is absolutely going to be all excited and be bouncing off of walls.
I'm a little crazy.
I think you will see them in all four corners of the screen. That's where you will see Kimberly.
Wherever you are, you'll probably hear me.
Yeah, probably.
Without the computer.
Yep.
Oh, lay on the beach.
Glenn saying you scared us. We would have been devastated for you. For what?
I don't understand what we said that we wouldn't be going. We're going to Mexico.
Yeah, we are going. I feel like I missed something.
I do too.
Glenn, what does your comment pertain to, my friend? Because I really feel that I am missing something here. So I do apologize for that. Juice Cruise is saying snorkeling in Cancun was amazing.
Good.
Nice. Then I really have something to look forward to. Darian pointing out that he loves snorkeling as well. That's awesome. That's really awesome. And I see that we have some more people coming in here. Eric B is in the house. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome back, I should say. And I see the Tyler show is also in. Welcome, Tyler. Good to have you with us once again as well. Rafael saying here, but sandals do not hold as much liquor as my shoe. Oh boy. No, they probably don't, Rafael. Let's see here. Jeffrey saying in Newport, Rhode Island is beautiful to visit. Okay, yeah, that's what we're talking about, those mansions that you mentioned. Okay, so is there any mention out there, Jeffrey, that you would particularly recommend to visit?
Yeah, this may be open for touring.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Family travel and excursions are also in. Hey, welcome in, guys. Glad to have you with us here once again. I see some more meetings and greetings being exchanged here. Us and more saying thank you, and it is Dwight, by the way. Oh, Dwight has taken over. All right. Well, that's awesome. So you're most welcome. Let's see here. Christine saying, I'm losing a kid on Saturday, but I'm not as sad as I was last year. Okay.
Mine's going to college.
Going to college, huh? Yeah. I see Dennis is in the house.
There
Hello,
you are.
hello, fellow travelers. That is awesome. Yeah, Dennis, I'm assuming you are still in Greece, so that means that we would get to add another country. So welcome back, Dennis. And I see a question from Sarah here. When do you go? Okay. So we will be leaving on Sunday, but that is when we drive to Baltimore. Then we park the car at the hotel in Baltimore where we're going to be staying the night before, and then the next day we can take our time to go to the airport, get on the plane, and get us to Mexico.
And it's a direct flight.
Yes, exactly. Malcolm pointing out, fun fact, Celje to Molde is 2,488 kilometers by road and ferry, passing through Austria, Germany, and Denmark. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I figured there was going to be a ferry involved in that one, Malcolm, because there is some water there. I'm wondering, is that the North Sea right there, or is that the Baltic Sea? It has to be either one. Yeah, Dennis confirming that he is still in Greece. All right. Blaine is asking, is the background Asia? No, it is not, Blaine. Let's see here. Us and more is greeting everyone in here. That's awesome. Sarah saying, okay, pause when you were asked if you were ready for it. Ah, oh no. Before I go, Mexico. Yeah. Glenn saying it was that actor's pass. Oh, I see. Oh. Let's see. What else? Random Cruiser is also starting with the background. Here's your background somewhere in Mexico. No, it's not. All right. So while everyone is starting to take guesses, let's get that going. So where is this background? Here, I'll move a little bit so you can have a look. There's that nice gremlin that wants to be on in the camera as well. What? Oh yeah, I can push it up a little bit. There we go. So yes, if you think you have a clue where this background is, do give it a shot and let us know. So guess the background has begun. Christine saying, nice to know that I'm not the only one that misspells your name. Christine, you have no idea how many people misspell my name. In fact, it has happened so many times that I've basically just given up correcting people. It is what it is. I know they mean me, whatever. It's fine. Malcolm saying, dumb question, is Rhode Island an island or is it just a name? That's a good one.
It's not.
I don't think it's an island, strictly speaking. Maybe Jeffrey can elaborate on that question from Malcolm here.
It's very tiny.
Dwight is having a great time here. You see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I think what has happened here is that Heather has knocked Dwight out of the way. He says he has not taken over. I allowed him to talk. We were both listening. Oh, okay. So that's how that works. That is awesome. I like that. Hey, Ronnie and Elmar in the house. Life is good today. Welcome in, guys. Glad to have you on board. What's going on? And let's see. Us and more than allowed. Yeah, there you go. Malcolm is pointing out that the sea that the road trip he was mentioning would take you through would be indeed the North Sea. So ferry through crossing the North Sea. Let's see. Random Cruiser is onto something here. He says somewhere on a cruise theater. You are very, very close in the direction. It is indeed on a cruise ship, but which one? And I do believe that this is kind of like what you see in the walkway if you make your way to the theater.
Yeah, it is.
Is it Bulgaria? Is Sarah guessing? No,
Nope.
it's not. Germany? No. Yes, Glenn, it is on a ship indeed. Yes, that's right. Malcolm saying there are a few Niels here. Niels normally spelled Neil here. Yeah, there are many ways. In the Netherlands, they tend to spell it with the EI reverse, so the IE. Then there is the EA that I have seen. In the Netherlands, they also confuse it a lot of the time with Niels, which is a rather common name out there. But yeah, it's spelled basically the way you spell it in New Zealand. Hey, Richie and Vanessa, welcome back, welcome back. Awesome to have you in here with us, taking part in the conversation once again. We are doing great. We are ever more getting excited for Mexico.
Are you going to surprise us and come to Mexico?
Ooh, that'd be something if they did. I would really be sure. You know what? I wonder if there are some people out there that have kept silent all along.
Would people do that?
And are just going to show up.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I don't rule it out. There are some people that I think that would be capable of doing something.
That would be more you. I could never keep my mouth shut.
No way. You?
No, I couldn't.
No way, you couldn't. Dennis pointing out that Rhode Island is not an island, but the state actually surrounds a large bay. Ah, see? There's some explanation there. Random Cruise is saying background somewhere on a cruise. Yeah, yes. That is what we just said. It is, but which one? MSC says us and more. That's an excellent guess because you guys, of course, are fully aware that we do like sailing with MSC, but no, it is not there. Carnival Celebrity are some guesses here from Sarah. No, it is not that either.
You got to know what ship it is.
Yes. Royal Caribbean or Carnival? No, neither one. Disney Dream, says Blaine. No, it's not that one either. So which one, which cruise line? Because I have not seen it in here yet. Which cruise line are we missing here, guys? Because we have seen Royal Caribbean, it's not that. We've seen Carnival, it's not that. We've seen MSC, it's not that. So which big cruise line is missing? Mardi Gras, no. Hey, Daniel Fields in the house. Hello all, we are eating sushi in a parking lot under a tent.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not sure why, but
Daniel, can you tell us exactly how that ended up happening?
Yeah, what?
I mean, is this like a tent that belongs to someone that just happens to be making sushi in the tent?
What are you doing?
How did this come to be? Anyways, welcome in and say hi to the missus if she is around. Would it be a surprise if I told you? Yeah, see that there. Okay, good point. Kidding. Unfortunately, no. Yeah. I think a lot of people would have wanted to go, but simply were really not able to. Malcolm saying here, you cannot keep her mouth shut. Neil, you are not supposed to agree so quick. Oh, okay. I know, that is very much unlike me, Malcolm. But
I just get excited.
On occasion, that does happen.
And I want to share. I want to share that excitement. I want everybody to have a good time.
Rob Black AF is in the house. Thumbs up to you, host. Thank you so much, Rob. Welcome back. I do remember you've stopped by in here a few times, so that's awesome.
Good to see you.
And let us know, how have you been, my friend? And while we're at it, if you have not hit that thumbs up for us yet, please do so. We would very much appreciate that. I do believe most of you, if not all of you, are already connected with us, so that's fantastic. But if not, make sure you hit that red button as well. Turn it gray and be sure to turn the notification bell on, particularly now, because we will be tuning in live on the ground from Mexico at some point. We're not sure when, and that is why you need that bell on. You were saying something?
We're going to be doing random live streams.
That's right. Speaking of the Mrs. Fields, there she is. Hi, Kimberly, Neil. Welcome in, Nancy. Awesome to have you and Daniel both in here today. That's fantastic. So, yeah, do let us know what's up with that sushi tent, wherever the heck you're eating. So, another shot here at the background from Sarah here, Norwegian Mardi Gras. No, so it is not Mardi Gras, but yes, it is Norwegian. It is a Norwegian ship. But which one?
And we had a wonderful time on this cruise.
Yeah, we did. I very much enjoyed the free at sea concept on board of Norwegian.
Yeah.
A very nice cruise to sail on. Very well organized, I'd have to say. And great food.
You know what? I gotta say this. Now, Neil and I went on our last cruise before all this happened in February. And I want to say it feels like it's been absolutely years
I know.
since we've been on a cruise ship.
I hate to disappoint Malcolm again, but I do agree with you.
I know.
It's true. It really feels like forever.
It's been 6 months. And
it's like just half a year.
Yeah, it's been 6 months. And if you would, it feels like 6 years.
I know. But fortunately, we will be traveling here shortly again.
To Mexico!
So that's great. That's right. All right, so Daniel's saying here, all meals in California have to be served outside, is what happened. Ah, okay.
Okay, so now you have sushi tent.
Apparently, that's yeah. Sushi tent,
Okay.
I suppose so.
I
So
like sushi.
right here where we live, it hasn't come to that, but they do expect people to wear masks, for instance, if they get in somewhere and get takeout. Restaurant-wise, I think they're just trying to distance the seating between the tables, but other than that...
yeah, I've eaten out a few times and went in places, and it's been fine.
Yep. Region 7. No, it's not that. Nancy's pointing out that she's like you, Kimberly. That's great. Norwegian fjords. No, it's not that, Glenn. Nancy's saying, I want everyone to have fun too, right? That's a good way to be. Okay, so lots of meetings and greetings here. Hey, I see Spiker's Crazy Adventures in the house. Welcome, guys. Awesome to have you in here. I do need to make a new poster for you guys because you are a moderator, of course. And I just need to make a new poster for you guys. That is going to happen, but I do apologize for not having it at this time. But big shout out to you. Nevertheless, always, always good to have you in here. And yeah, let's get this conversation going. Let's see. Lots more meetings and greetings.
Everybody's talking about stuff.
Yeah, Blaine. Yeah, there you go. Blaine's got it. Norwegian Jade. Congratulations. Yes, very good. That is what you're looking at here behind us. It is basically a walkway to the theater, and then you walk past all this beautiful. But is it? It's in a way it's a mural, but it's not quite that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It was really nice.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
You know what? The ship was nice, but the crew on that ship.
Yeah. Oh, they're awesome. Yeah. Really had a good time there. Rob is saying he's doing great. Are you guys still traveling with everything that's going on? As a matter of fact, we will be departing on our next trip this Sunday, Rob. So we will be headed to Mexico for 10 days, and we will be doing some live reporting from the ground to let everyone know what it is like to travel at this point in time.
And what it's like at Mexico on the resort.
So yes, we are going to take our chances, but we will bring our mask for sure.
Yeah.
Eric is saying, I am that way when it comes to flying. It's been 6 months. Can't wait to fly to Vegas in 9 days. Ah, so you're going to Vegas. Nice.
Have fun.
So Eric, I take it you are going to be doing some vlogging then too, right? Let's see. What else? What else? Nancy is saying that she's having a cucumber salad and rainbow roll with a glass of Chardonnay. So hot, 98 degrees. Ugh, that is really hot indeed.
Okay, speaking of hot, has anyone been looking at the weather in Cancun?
Oh, yeah, there was that.
Okay, it's saying, okay, like 98, 92, 91, 89, okay? But here's the thing. It might say 89, but then it says, feels like 127. Oh my God, 127.
Okay, that means I'll just be a fish. I'll be a fish because I'm not going to leave the water like
I'm going to melt.
I'll just be a fish. I better start, being able to breathe underwater like fish are.
Oh my gosh.
Daniel Fields also Big Top Theater. Yeah, that's that walkway. Yeah. So for those of you who missed it and just tuned in, this background behind us, Blaine from Raley Creative Travel guessed it right. This is the Norwegian Jade that you're looking at. Beautiful ship, and we had a fantastic experience there. And that's now what, like 2 years ago? I think it's about 2 years ago.
I don't know.
2018, if I recall correctly. So let's see, some more guesses that were coming out. Christine really fired a whole bunch here.
Yeah.
And she is all for that cucumber salad that Nancy is having out there in California. Red light, so Mexico.
Mexico!
That's funny. Malcolm saying here, extra fun fact, jade is known as greenstone or punamu in New Zealand. Punamu. I mean, greenstone would be one thing, but punamu, I'm not sure if I ever heard about that. Eric V saying, yes, vlogs from Vegas and Zion National Park in Utah.
Cool,
nice.
Very cool.
So you're going to be not just going to Vegas, but you're also going to Utah as well. That is awesome, Eric. Nice. So, Eric, what are you looking forward to the most on that trip? Daniel saying, weather in Cabo, hurricane.
Oh.
That is on the other side, I believe, of Mexico.
That's where they're going.
Yeah, Richie and Vanessa. Holy food, that is hot.
It is, I know.
Yeah, that's not necessary for us. So if it is really that hot,
we were teasing.
I'll just be in the water.
We were teasing about it. I said, oh my gosh, because we wanted to go to Egypt this year. We were trying to figure out when we were going to Egypt because of things like that.
Yeah.
I said, well, we could just go to Egypt and then roll around in the sand to cool off.
Right, exactly. Nancy's saying, oh my gosh, I'll be in the shade in Cabo. Hurricane is headed to Cabo. Hope it blows over fast. Think it will. Okay, yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. Dennis saying, but you're going to Cancun out of season. That's like going to the Cape seaside during winter. Nice.
You know what? We just are able to go, and so we're going.
And we had a very, very good deal.
Yeah.
For those of you who missed it, I'll let you do the honor. How much did we pay, and what all does it include?
Oh yeah, I mean we got a great deal. We got 10 days. I went through Southwest Travel. I was able to book through them cheaper than I could even book as a travel agent. So it included our flights. It included 10 nights. It includes discounts on spa services, transportation to and from. What else does it include? Of course, it's an all-inclusive, so it's all your drinks,
all your drinks,
food,
all your alcohol.
Yeah, and we got it for like $2,300.
Yep, $2,300 for the two of us. That's like peanuts for a trip like that.
Yeah.
Random Cruiser was taking another shot. If it was an IMAX theater on a cruise.
No, it's just a regular theater.
Yeah. Neil, that's Maori. Ah, okay. So that is that term for jade then. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense then. Darian saying, my Germany trip is getting close. I so can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you can't wait, Darian. We know how much you love Germany.
Fly into Germany?
Yeah, and my question for you would be, are you going to be doing live streams on the ground out there as well?
Now, is there any quarantining you have to do once you get to Germany? Or do you have to have a test or anything? What is it right now?
So I see Cindy here. I'm assuming it's Cindy. I was just at the beach over the past week, and it was super hot. Going back in a couple weeks, though. So excited. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Malcolm saying that punamu is the Maori word for jade, just what Dennis was saying a little while back. Okay, so I learned something today. That's awesome.
Cool.
Dennis saying, yes, it's also peak hurricane season.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't we do that last time with Jamaica? We went during hurricane season.
We did. September.
Cindy then, Kent Crusoe dealing with these little sporadic land vacays to the beach for now.
Yeah.
You know what, Cindy, that is awesome that you are looking at what you can do, because that has been basically throughout our past few live streams the topic. We know all the things that we cannot do right now. So let's have a look at what we can do.
Exactly.
So what is your next land vacay that is coming up, Cindy? Or don't you have any plans? Let's see here. Punarmu. That is how we pronounce it. Okay. All right. Okay, what else? What else? Eric B, in response to the question I asked him, that the Zion National Park will be great, and it is my first time going to Utah, so I'm really excited about that. That's great. So you get to add another state to the states where you have been so far. Nice. I'll be looking forward to those videos, Eric. Darian, can you walk like an Egyptian, Kimberly? Well, can you?
That's an old song.
Okay. Malcolm then with a half an hour update. So far, countries that have been represented in our live stream are the United States, New Zealand, England, and Greece. Nice. That's 4 countries already.
Every time I see the GRE, I think Greenland.
No, Kimberly, not Greenland. Cindy pointing out or saying that that's an awesome prize that we got. Yeah, oh for sure. I mean that is a deal you don't get to.
Well, why don't you guys come to Mexico?
Often. Oh, that'd be awesome. We get the spikers to Mexico?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'd be all for that.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Christine is doing a little bit of networking here.
Good.
That is awesome. Great choice. Dennis saying here, I don't mind going on holiday out of season, but I keep in mind what to expect weather-wise.
Yeah.
Definitely save a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand that. It is Cindy indeed. See, I figured it would be. I figured. Malcolm saying that 111 Fahrenheit is 43 Celsius. Way too hot for this Kiwi. Yeah, oh, I can imagine. If I don't have water around, I'll just hide somewhere, Malcolm, because that is just not pleasant. Malcolm is asking, has anyone on the chat been to all 50 states? That's an excellent question. If there is anyone in here that has, please let us know. And also let us know your favorite state. Blaine saying that poo, no moo sounds like upset tummy or something. You know what? I cannot really disagree with that. It kind of does. Darian saying, so far you can fly into Germany after September 1st. You have to show a negative test that was taken within 48 hours.
Now, here's my question. Where are you getting a test that's giving you back results that fast? Because from what I've heard, they're still taking forever to give results back.
Yeah. Cindy, then we leave on the 28th, Friday through Monday, back to the beach. It is so fun there. Walking distance to all the bars, restaurants, beaches right there, and pool overlooking the harbor. Clear water beach. Nice.
Very nice.
That sounds awesome, Cindy. I'm sure you and Doug will have a great time there. That's really cool. Cindy can also totally imagine going to Mexico with us. So that would be a blast for sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Darian then saying, if you did not take a test prior to arrival, the airport will test you.
Okay.
You only quarantine if you have a positive test. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Some conversation among our fellow travelers taking place here. Eric has been to a nice amount of states already. 43.
That's a lot, Eric.
Soon to be 44. Yeah, that is. So, Eric, by what year do you expect to have hit all 50? That must be really exciting. Malcolm saying Greenland would be GRL and not GRE. Malcolm has already come up with the acronym for Greenland, just in case. And just in case one of those 55,000 people that live in Greenland does happen to show up for our live stream, that'd be really cool. So Sarah is saying we got our test back within a day, but they said it could take 48 hours, so we were really shocked. Well, hey, the faster the better, right?
Here they're still taking a good bit of time, I thought.
I'm not sure. Darian saying there are rapid testing centers located in select places. I have to drive an hour out of the way to get this test. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Dennis saying Clearwater is the East Coast Scientology headquarters. Don't let them give you a meter test. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
That's funny. Oh, you see what I see, Kimberly? Other than this comment from Malcolm, who's talking to Eric B.
What do we see?
We're caught up with the comments, so I think this is a great time to announce the next fellow traveler of the week.
Traveler of the week.
All right, there it is. So, for those of you who missed it last week, it was Anne Handley who was fellow traveler of the week. Anne has been with us for quite some time.
Pretty much the beginning.
Yeah, pretty much the beginning. So that was nothing but deserved. And so we would like to announce the next person that we feel has played a huge role in supporting us.
Yes.
So here it goes. The next fellow traveler of the week.
Drum roll, please.
There we go.
Where is it?
Right here. Yes. Congratulations to Blaine from Raley Creative Travel. The next fellow traveler of the week.
You know, if it wasn't for Blaine, we wouldn't have started doing live streams.
No. Actually, yeah, that is kind of how that came about.
Yeah, it wasn't when we were deciding to start a channel with our traveling and so on and so forth. And then, with everything that happened, and we had some videos up, but we didn't know it's on the community. And Blaine was organizing the cruise-a-thons.
Yes.
And we were able to be part of those early cruise-a-thons. And we had a couple trial live streams, kind of got our feet wet with it a little bit.
Right.
And it was so much fun getting to talk to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we liked it. And we just kept doing it. But if it wasn't for Blaine, we would have just been making videos and not doing live streams.
Yeah. So yes, Blaine, and to this day, we are very grateful for that, because that cruise-a-thon, that very first cruise-a-thon that we ever did, truly catapulted us in the right direction.
Huge.
So this is nothing but deserved, my friend. Thank you very much for all your support and for continuing to be a fellow traveler. So let's see the comments here. Malcolm is asking Eric what states he is missing. Darian then saying, however, if that is what it takes to finally get my spaghetti eyes, I would drive 100 hours out of the way. That's right. Nothing will stop Darian from getting his spaghetti eyes. That's great. Eric with the answer to Malcolm's question, what states he is missing? Well, that is Alaska, Hawaii, Iowa, North Dakota, Vermont, and Iowa. And of course Utah, but I have stuck on 43 states since last April. I hope to get them all in within the next few years. That is awesome. Nice. So then it is starting to rain. Congratulations for Blaine here. So from Malcolm, Spikers cheering him on, Darian, Eric, and the previous fellow traveler of the week. Huge congratulations also from the United Kingdom coming your way, Blaine. Also from Ronnie and Alma here. And I see the Down Under Cruisers have just joined us. Good day, folks. How are we doing? And well done, Blaine. Nice. Welcome in, Sean and Alana from the land down under.
Mexico.
That is not the land down under, Kimberly. That is where we're going.
We're going to Mexico.
Bill and Lucy are in the house as well from MGM Family Travel. Hey, guys, what's going on? Always good to see you in here. Blaine then saying, oh, wow, that's awesome. You didn't have to do that, but I'm blessed to be part of this community.
We're so glad to have you.
You know what? We didn't have to do that, I know, but we wanted to. Absolutely. So we are proud to have you with us, my friend. Malcolm saying, be honest. Does anyone else do the drum roll on your desk or knees whenever it's fellow traveler of the week? That is great. Cindy does it in her head. That's great. Let's see here. Malcolm greeting his neighbors, the Down Under Cruisers. Oh, here we go again. I sense there's already a little bit of poking that's going to be taking place here between New Zealand and Australia. That's always fun to see. Some more meetings and greetings taking place. Malcolm saying, Malcolm, oh, that is the wrong comment. Malcolm, Bill, the mafia boss has arrived.
Yes!
That is great. Down Under Cruisers has a question for you. Kimberly, I believe you are going somewhere soon. I don't think they heard that. Oh, okay. You just don't want to let them. I am sitting right next to you. Don't blow up my ears. Why would you do that? Oh, gee. Darian said that he was doing a drum roll.
We all do
That is funny. That is funny. So, yeah, I'm sure that everyone is having some hearing problems now. So, luckily, it is, for the most part, a chat. They can at least keep talking among each other. I'm not sure if they can still hear us after what you just did, but at least they can chat among each other. So, MGM is pointing out that they are driving, so they cannot tag. Oh, that's not a problem. We're glad that you're in here anyways. Eric B, just echoing what you just said.
You should come to Mexico.
That's funny. Malcolm saying headphone, Kimberly, headphones. What is that ringing in my ears? Yeah. And Malcolm, you get it at least, from your headphones. I mean, you have some control over the volume. I don't. There is not a button anywhere here that I can down a little bit. No. Richie and Vanessa saying, all right, you guys, sorry to have to leave so quickly, but gotta get back to work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But nevertheless, we always love when you guys stop by. So thank you so much for joining us. And we hope to see you in here next time. Darian saying, I even had a little bass guitar with it, with the drum.
A little bass guitar.
Nice, nice. Down on the cruise is saying, Neil, our hearing is so affected that the only way we can communicate is via chat. That is what I said. That is literally what I just said. Yeah, exactly. I figured that was going to be the case. I mean, that right there was at least 120 decibel.
No.
Okay, 130.
I'm very quiet. I'm very mild and
What?
quiet. Yes.
Very, okay, you are part Italian and part Irish.
Yes.
There is no way that you are quiet.
I'm quiet.
No.
Very quiet.
Cindy says that she has to run. I so enjoyed catching you two and chatting for a bit. Much love. Hey, Cindy, thank you so much. Sending much love back to Florida. Thank you so much for joining us. And we hope to see you next time in here. All right. So let's see here. After we determine what the hearing damage is, because I'm sure many people have that right now.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna talk about Mexico for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about the fact we're going on Southwest.
All right, yeah, that will be our airline. Yes.
That means that the luggage is included.
Yeah, and
Isn't
that
that
is
nice?
that is getting rare anymore this day and age.
I know. It used to be on your major carriers. It would include luggage, you know, especially if you were going out of the country.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
That is one of the things that has really changed in travel over the past few years. Less and less things included. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the way they presented it, I think, is as a cheaper alternative to get to fly you from A to B. But the truth of the matter is that it isn't getting cheaper. You just pay more for less than what you got at first.
Yeah.
So that is a development in the airline industry that as travelers, we really don't care for. Let's see here. Down on the cruises saying, I was wondering if Kimberly would be like this if she came to visit us here in Australia.
I would love to come.
She would be exactly the same.
Oh my God, I want to go so bad. I'm going to go to Australia and New Zealand so much.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would absolutely be awesome. Dennis asking me a question. Have you been to Spain? That is loud. Yes. As a matter of fact, Dennis, I used to live there a long time ago. It was only a year, but enough to determine that, yes, the Spanish are loud as well. Let's see here. Hey, Adventures of David and Aaron in the house. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hey, guys, what's going on? Awesome to have you in here in the International Travelers Hangout. How have you guys been? Sarah then just cost us 110 pounds for one suitcase for Bulgaria.
See?
That's what we mean. That is just not cool. I mean, you don't get more for what you otherwise would have paid. You just get less. And if you want to go the cheapest way possible, you simply don't get your luggage anymore. That's ridiculous. MGM Family Travel. Neil, how close are you on hours? That is going to be something that we will be discussing here in a minute.
Yes.
So hang on. We will show you here in a moment. So some more meetings and greetings here. Dennis saying, Kim, go to Sydney for Mardi Gras.
Well, when are we going to meet up with you, Dennis?
Yeah, when is that going to happen?
Yeah.
All right, so looks like we are all caught up with the comments then. So to answer the question from Bill and Lucy from MGM Travel, here we go. How are we doing on watch hours? Well, here it is. Our road to monetization, we are continuing and getting ever closer. Last week, we crossed that 3,000 hour mark, which is fantastic. Last Friday, compared to last Friday till today, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, like 4 days or something like that, 4 or 5 days. We scrambled another 111 hours together. Sadly, some of you may remember our Night Owl edition on Friday. Comcast decided to end it after about an hour in. So that sets us back a little bit. The watch hours have not been as good as they were. So that sets us back about 6 days if you combine those two factors. But nevertheless, we are really, really heading towards it. So we are getting in the direction. So what
That's
can
where
you?
we are.
Yeah, what can you do if you want to help us get us there? Well, you can surely play our playlist throughout the night when you're sleeping. That would definitely be
With the sound on.
yeah, with the sound on just a little bit. Otherwise, the YouTube gods are going
take
to
these hours
consider
away.
it null and void. Yes, exactly. So yeah, that would be a big help. Absolutely. Watch our videos, watch our stuff,
Yeah,
all of that.
we appreciate it.
Yeah. So let's see here. Malcolm saying, idea for your monetization celebration. Everyone gets to add a place in the hat as well as where they are based. So that way it is weighted towards the United States because they have more people on the chat.
That is cool.
You see here, gets to add a.
They want us
okay.
to draw out of the hat where we go next.
All right.
You know what? I'm willing to do that. Are you willing to do it?
Yeah, I think yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah,
I think that would be fun.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. David and Aaron saying we are trying to stay cool, very hot here in Palm Springs. Yeah, that's what Daniel Fields was saying just a little while back, guys. That when they are in California, it was like 98. So what's the temperature like out there? Let's see here. Saying hi to probably Sarah and Glenn.
I would think.
Rafael saying, okay, no more red lights, Mexico. Just dropped back enough. I'm so nervous. Great job on hours. Just hit 2,300 today.
Ooh,
nice, Rafael. You are
Rafael.
getting there as well. And we know you are going to get there as well. That's awesome. So let's see. What else? What else? Daniel saying, my battery died, but still here. I want to go to Australia. It's on my bucket list. You know what? I think it's on many people's bucket lists because it is typically one of those destinations that has a lot to offer, but is very hard to get to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And so remains on people's bucket list for a long time. But we are, if we make the decision that yes, we are going to go to Australia, we are going to be doing some serious saving up for that, and then we're just going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want something, you have to act accordingly. Dennis saying, if I am not here, then I watch the replay. That is fantastic.
We appreciate that.
And you know what, Dennis? We have noticed that several fellow travelers actually really do that. So
and we appreciate it.
Yeah, we very, very much so.
Although we like it when you're here, Dennis, because we like interacting with you, and you always have such wonderful things to say.
Yes.
Always very interesting to talk with.
Exactly. And you teach me proper pronunciation when it comes to different languages. I like that. Yeah. Eric saying YouTube loves taking hours and views away. Yeah, so we have noticed, Eric. Absolutely, that we have noticed that.
The YouTube gods are cruel and spiteful gods.
Yeah, that they are. Let's see here. Oh, looks like Nancy has taken over Daniel's account here. That's funny. Malcolm saying, what is the furthest you would have to go with lockdowns you will have time to save?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, true. MGM Family Travel saying not much changes after you're monetized.
No, not much.
No, not a whole lot. I mean, we're still going to be doing what we have been doing. It's just that now we're finally going to be able to scrape a few pennies together left and right. So there we go. So Christine with a list here where she has been to in the US, PA, Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, New Hampshire, Maine, Kentucky, Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, Massachusetts, Connecticut.
Wow.
So you got quite a list of your own here. Look at that. The Down Under Cruises hit a milestone this week. 200 fellow travelers for them. That is awesome, guys. Wonderful. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Eric B is pointing out that Australia is the #1 on his bucket list. Nice. Nice. So, Eric, have you already started to save up for that trip? Or have you even already scheduled it? Or is it just something that has been on your bucket list, but you haven't really made a planning for quite yet? Malcolm saying Australia and New Zealand are not hard to get to. It's only 12 hours from Los Angeles.
And
12 hours. Huh. 17, says Christine. We have to look into that. David and Aaron saying 98 degrees is not hot. Trust me, we would love to be at 98 degrees. It's currently at 115.
Oh my God.
115. Well, I sure hope that you have a serious air conditioning wherever you are right now, because that would be really, really tough to to go through otherwise.
I can't wait to go to Mexico.
I know.
But then then I talk to everybody and I get more excited.
Yes, you do.
I do. I mean, I'm so excited anyways. And then I talk to everybody and I get more excited because we all start talking about travel and we start talking about the airplane and we start talking about all of it and the drinks and the food and Raphael keeps going, Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. It's all his fault.
He sure contributes to the excitement.
It's all his
that's
fault.
for sure. Yeah. So Darian is saying here, oh yes, I'm planning to do 3 different live streams when I'm in Germany. I'll advertise the dates and times before, and that's awesome.
Wonderful.
Very good. Let's see here. Daniel pointing out that his phone died, so I think him and Nancy are sharing a phone now. David and Aaron saying it is basically hot temperatures are rising all over Southern California. I just really hope that that doesn't mean that it's going to be those forest fires again.
They are having fires in California.
Oh,
they are.
Oh, I really hope that that is at least going to be controllable then. Blaine saying here that he needs 7 more for his next milestone of 550 fellow travelers. Maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah.
So if you're in here and you're not yet familiar with a man who has seriously helped us to get where we are today, make sure you pay him a visit and connect with him the right way. Christine saying a road trip to Utah is next, so we will knock off a few more.
Very cool.
That's awesome. So Utah is getting popular from what it sounds like. For Sarah, however, #1 on her bucket list is Fiji. Malcolm giving another fun fact. Molde was founded the 1st of January 1838 and the city of Celje somewhere around 15 BC.
That's kind of old.
That's a big difference. Huge difference. Eric saying, I'm hoping Australia in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay. Yeah, that would be great. Dennis saying, I do my best to be here, but the chat times are either when I'm at the feather ball waking up. I'm so knackered now, and Cinderella is leaving in a minute. Oh, boy.
Tired.
Yeah. I see Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel is in the house. Hello to Travel and Tour. Welcome in, Sherry. Awesome to have you in here once again. Let's see. Christine saying 17 states, not degrees. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sherry, greeting everyone. And Sarah then, #1 for Glenn is Maldives. Okay.
Oh my God, those are gorgeous, aren't they?
So while we're at it, while we're sharing all these bucket lists, I don't think everyone has mentioned their #1 bucket list destination.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that. If you haven't spoken up yet, please do speak up and let us know what the #1 bucket list destination is for you. For me, it is Egypt.
You know what?
It has been Egypt for almost 20 years for me. And it almost happened this year. We came so close to going, and then the pandemic happened. So, but hey, that only means that that trip gets to be postponed, because we don't like, when it comes to travel, to speak in terms of cancellation. We much prefer the term postponed. Let's see. Eric saying, biggest issue with going to Australia is taking off at least 3 weeks straight, but hopefully a month. Yeah. If you're living in the United States and you don't have a job that's very flexible with time off, that can truly be an issue indeed. I think at Walmart they will give me that kind of time, but then again, it's Walmart, so for me, $20. Down Under Cruisers is saying, just give Rafi a shoey and he will calm down. That's right. That's right. Raphael, the inventor of the shoeys. David and Aaron, 2 days ago, it was 130 degrees in Death Valley.
Wow.
Okay.
That's why it's called Death Valley.
Yeah, exactly. That is no place.
It kind of says it.
Yeah, that is no place to go when it is that hot, for sure.
No.
I mean,
it's Death Valley.
I can
you die there.
I'm pretty warm weather resistant, but I really don't need 130 degrees. That's just not funny anymore.
No.
Dennis saying, Sarah, if you're going to Fiji, also go to Bora Bora. Yes, we've seen some pictures and some videos about Bora Bora, and that looks absolutely stunning. So Yeah, we would love to check that out too someday. All right, what else? What else? David and Aaron are saying we are having very bad fires right now. They have already declared a state of emergency for the state of California,
Yeah.
and they are doing roaming blackouts.
Oh,
Oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that, guys. That's awful. Then the only thing we can do is hope it will pass soon.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Blaine saying that for him, New Zealand or Australia would be number 1 on his bucket list.
Margaret! Who's Margaret?
Margaret is in the house. Hi, everyone. Definitely Antarctica. Cannot wait to get on an expedition.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, let's establish that first, Margaret. Are you okay? And how's your family? Yeah, let us know. But I'm glad you jump in right away. And Antarctica, I would definitely be up for that. I think that would be absolutely fascinating to visit that
yes.
rather uncharted territory of the world.
Now, the most important thing, then, Margaret, is if you do go on an expedition to Antarctica, it's very important that you have good connectivity so that you can come to our live. And we can put Antarctica.
Oh, my gosh. Seriously? Kimberly with her ideas.
That's okay. Malcolm's going, yeah.
I'm sure Malcolm also already has an acronym made up for Antarctica. No doubt he has. Raphael saying Fiji. So for Raphael, it is Fiji that is number 1 on his bucket list. The Down Under cruise is throwing in a fun fact. Traveling from the United States to Australia is cheaper than traveling the other way round. And that has to do with the exchange rate.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that. That is some really good information. And it's saying that our video is getting blurry unless it is just me. Okay, so is anyone else getting a blurry screen for us? Because on our end, it's still pretty sharp.
It looks fine, but
yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is for everyone else. Eric to Blaine that he will sub him, and on one of his other accounts is he already okay. Doing some networking here. That's always good. Malcolm saying don't have a number 1 as I've ticked off most of mine, but next must visit is Ljubljana. We'll get there next June, hopefully. Ljubljana, that is Slovenia, right, Malcolm? Rafael saying that he did not invent the shoe, he just perfected it. Oh, okay. Well, it has surely become your signature regardless, Rafael. Ooh, Sarah and Glenn are with an offer here. Fancy Egypt collaboration next January, February, March.
February.
Oh, you're speaking our language there, guys.
February for my birthday.
That would work. That would work. Sarah, yeah, we are definitely up for talking about this and discussing this at a little bit more of length. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we would be up for.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. Some more talking among our fellow travelers. Then David and Aaron are saying that Aaron wants to go on an African safari. That's something that's on your bucket list. That's pretty on my bucket list. Yeah. I'd like to do that too, but it's really something Kimberly wants to do. And as for David, he wants to go to Bora Bora or scuba diving at the Great Barrier Reef.
Amazing.
See, I've had my hesitations about scuba diving because I always picture myself to be that guy if I'm underwater, like I don't know how many feet below the surface and something happens to my equipment. That's but if I'm wrong about that, do let me know if you deem it to be safe.
A lot of people deem it to be safe, but you have to be the one comfortable with it.
I know. It's just when it comes to things like that, I always picture myself to be that guy.
I know, that's why we don't do zip lines.
Yeah. Margaret saying, I am back to about 80% of normal. Everyone else is doing well also, except my dear sweet husband has come down with it, probably because he was caring for us while we were really sick. Oh. That is, yeah, good news and not so good news at the same time, Margaret. So let's hope that he's going to come out of this fine.
Yeah.
And hopefully you were all, I don't really doubt it, but hopefully you take good care of him.
Yeah.
Malcolm saying we get the southerly wind straight from Antarctica. Code for Antarctica will be ANT.
Yes!
I cannot wait to at some point see ANT show up in our live stream. Sarah and Glenn pointing out that it is blurry too.
Why?
Not sure why. Let's see.
But what can we do?
I'm not sure. Yeah. Blurry but driving. Ah, that's a bummer. I don't know why it would be. Let me see if I can turn up the brightness a little bit. Maybe that helps some. I hope so. Christine saying your connection is slow and the stream is saving bandwidth. Oh, okay. That's probably what it is. So you mean to tell me that it is once again Comcast that is giving us issues then? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Check the resolution where the 3 dots are. Okay. Let's see. Malcolm confirming yes, Ljubljana, Slovenia. Nice. It can happen. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What else? Sherry is saying here that for her it is Hawaii and Alaska that are on the top of her list. Nice. That is awesome. So those are 2 very different destinations, really.
Mhm.
And saying Rafael Dashuis, but in our younger days when my husband played on a baseball team, they called the team the Nozzles because they would drink beer out of a huge fire hose nozzle after the game.
Oh my god!
That is awesome. I like that. The Nozzles. That is really, really cool. All right, let's see here. Dennis saying, if you do the Kenyan safari, stay at Treetops. All right, we'll make a little note of that. Treetops. And that is in Kenya. So while we're talking about safaris, has anyone already done one?
Yeah.
And if so, where and what was your experience? Margaret saying about her husband that he'll be fine. He's one of the strongest people I know. And yes, I'm pampering him. Just taking a break now while he's asleep. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Glenn saying scuba diving, Sharm el Sheikh, the February bro and girls can sit on top of the pyramids. There you go. Now you're talking our language, Glenn. Sherry saying that it's a little better now. Okay, that's good. Dennis saying you're above the animal preserve. Oh, wow. If you stay in the treetops, that would be really cool. Anne says that she went off and on, but still blurry. Ah, that's a bummer. We're sorry about that, guys. If anyone has any suggestions as to how we can fix that, let us know. Because, again, on our end, everything still seems fine and not blurry at all. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Christine, then, not that I ever did tech support for Comcast, but sometimes having them reset the modem or you're doing it through the automated system can sometimes correct DLUL speed. Okay. Yeah, that's we have been having to do that a lot lately, resetting the modem. Yeah. Sarah saying, okay, we have found one resort, all-inclusive for 2 weeks, £504 for February 2nd. Oh?
Okay. Let me, are we talking?
Reset, yeah. Okay. Go on.
Are you talking, what are you talking about? You're talking about Egypt?
This is about Egypt, yeah.
Okay, I was looking at doing a Nile cruise. And I will send you the information I have about a whole trip.
Okay, there you go.
That includes all the sightseeing.
Anna's saying it's okay. I can hear you just fine. Just can't see your handsome, lovely faces. Well, thank you for that compliment. That's very nice of you. Again, if there's any tips you have for a quick, easy fix that we don't have to basically cancel our whole live stream today, because we already had that to do that last Friday. So let us know. Down on the Cruise is saying, being born in South Africa, I have experienced the Kruger National Park. Nature is really awesome. It is just us humans that stuff everything up. Ah, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I've heard great things about South Africa. Not February 2nd, they're saying. Let's see here. Okay. Malcolm, then, better do a country update since we have the Aussies in the house. Also, Greece. So, Greece, England, New Zealand, USA, but sadly no Greenland or Antarctica. Yep. Nah, it will happen one day. Dennis saying that the low resolution is definitely coming from our end. Clear now. Okay. Christine saying, and if there was a power surge, there could be some damage to the equipment, which can cause many different types of issues. You can request a new modem wireless gateway from them if you rent it. Yeah,
we do.
We may have to do that. Oh, it's better they're saying now.
Yay!
What did you do?
I turned off my phone.
You turned off your phone. Well, maybe that's what was taking it up then. I don't know. Cruise sounds good, says Travel to Taste. Yeah, that now cruise
before
then, huh?
everything went to heck, I had found a deal and it included our trips, our airfare to Egypt, and it included a few days in Cairo. Now keep in mind it included all the touring, the majority of the meals, and the airlines. And it was going to run us about, what was it?
Like 6,000, 7,000,
Like
something like that.
6,000 total.
Yeah. Well, more 7,000.
No, it was below that.
No, because there were all these things that you had to add on to it.
Okay, but this included things like, what was it called?
I don't know.
Hot air balloon ride in the morning over Alexandria and stuff. I mean, it was like unbelievable stuff. And it included all the entrances to everything.
It was a very good package.
It was very
deal,
extensive.
Yeah.
So I will give you that information, and we can look into it kind of further.
Yeah. And saying it's fine again, not blurry anymore. Awesome, good. Rafael saying you are fine. Just slight blurry makes you look more interesting.
Okay.
Nice. Hey, Ghostly
welcome.
Grimace in the house, our musician. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? Dennis saying here, yes, include a Cape Town holiday with the safari. Nice. And for the Down Under cruises, they say on my bucket list is just getting out of my state. We are still in lockdown.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah. So within your state, is there anything at all that you are considering to visit then? Okay, cool, says Sarah here. David and Aaron are saying we could take a cruise to Cape Town or take a cruise from Cape Town. There you go. Yeah. Dennis was a suggestion, do the hot air balloon ride at Cappadocia. See, that is something that I would be very interested in doing. That would be awesome. Do a hot air balloon ride. Oh, how do you feel about hot air balloon?
Very excited.
Yeah. All right, so we are all caught up on here. I think this would be a great moment if you are a creator to throw in the hashtag creator. I do know that we have several in here, so if you are a creator that makes wonderful travel videos, do share that here, and that way you can do some networking. I see Stella's Secret Place has just joined us. Hey, welcome in, Stella. Glad to have you in here today. I don't recall seeing you in here before, so first of all, welcome. Big shout out to you. And please let us know where you're from. We have a person in the house by the name of Malcolm Hogan, who is a moderator for us, and he keeps very close track of who has been represented country-wise in our live stream. Also, this is a very interactive live stream, so rather than just rambling off story after story, we want to have a conversation with you, with everyone in here, and so you can expect us to point out lots and lots of comments here. Let's see. So the first hashtag creators are starting to come in. Let's see. Malcolm with a snarky comment here. For the Down Unders, to get to the front gate is a holiday. Yeah, I know. So Down Under Cruises, creator. Yes, they are. Rafael from Visos Travel. Yes, also creator. Adventures of David and Aaron, also creator. Raleigh Creative Travel, that's Blaine. Yes, absolutely, also creator. And the new fellow traveler of the week. Christine, also creator, creating masks / scarves for my girls for school right now. Yep. All right, there you go. Eric B, also a creator. Yes, he is. Dennis then with a comment, you can also go to Israel and then take the bus to Cairo from Eilat. Very inexpensive. I never thought about going to Egypt that way. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to need to tell us a little bit more about that, Dennis, because you got us curious now. What makes that bus trip from Eilat to Cairo so adventurous?
And how long does it take?
Yeah. Malcolm saying not a hashtag creator unless you mean Havoc. That's great.
Okay, it's been a little while, and I think we should take a moment just to say Mexico.
Okay, just like that, huh? Okay. Well, there you go. All right, so yes, here you are with all the creators that we have in the house. If you have not done so yet and you are a creator, go ahead, throw in the hashtag creator, and that way you can go back in our live stream later on and go over all those creators and do some networking. There we go, Sherry Awesome Sunset Travels. Yes, also a creator, absolutely. All right, I think it's time to start discussing a topic here or asking a question. What do you think?
No.
Okay, you have something else?
I'm going to go to the small room.
Okay, you go to the small room. All right. Well, then I'm going to look for a question here. And yeah, and we'll see what the answers are going to be.
I like the one I put on there. That's a fun one.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll start off with a fun question here then. You're stuck on a 14-hour flight. Which celebrity would you want to sit next to? So if you're stuck on like a very long flight, what celebrity would you want to sit next to, if any? So in the meantime, I'm going to go over some of the comments that I see coming by here. Sherry asking, are you packed for Mexico yet? No, we're not, Sherry. At least I am not. Kimberly probably has started by now. She tends to start fairly early for trips, but I, on the other hand, day in advance, I just throw a bunch of things in my suitcase and I just go. So Dennis then about that bus trip from Israel to Egypt. The bus does the border crossing, and Israel and Egypt are not on the best of terms. No, not to my recollection. That is indeed correct. They're not on the best of terms. So what happens? And the border guards look very angrily at each other, kind of what they have going on between North and South Korea. Sarah was looking at the cruise. Nice. Hey, that's perfectly okay. Rafael saying, back home, I'm so nervous. 2 hours of waiting now. Kim, that Mexico was kind of weak. Yeah, I know. That is not how she has been saying it, Rafael. But then again, there is so many people with hearing damage right now that, I think that's what's kind of to make up for that. Malcolm saying, I think there are some countries that don't like Israeli passport stamps in your passport. Check it out first before going there. Yeah, you have to keep that in mind too. Okay, we were just talking about the bus trip from Israel to Egypt. And Dennis pointed out that those two countries are not exactly friends.
Okay.
So the border crossing there is interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. Carl Pilkington. Yeah, we're familiar with good old Carl. Yep.
That's who they picked to be next to on a plane.
I think that is who they would sit next to. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Dennis saying, but if you book everything yourself, Egypt is very, very inexpensive. Yeah, that's kind of what we have been noticing too. So for Aaron, he said the celebrity he would want to sit next to on a plane, Betty White.
That's who Jacob would pick.
Blaine would pick Rafael Viso. Nice. Rafael would is a fan of Tom Hanks, but would not mind Emma Watson. Oh, okay. Malcolm then, I'd have John Lennon, but not sure if he's available.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get him now.
Nice. Raphael taking the compliment from Blaine here. Hey, look who's in the house here. Megan, Travel Kiwi, welcome in. Hey guys, sorry, I've just woken up. That's what you're going to have with time differences, Megan. So we are thrilled that you decided to spend your morning with us. That's awesome. Welcome back. Down Under Cruise is saying one more country is now accepting the Israeli passport. Oh, really? Which one is that? Duck and Nikki are in the house. Hey, welcome in, guys. Glad to have you in here once again. Welcome back, welcome back. And they say, we had my daughter take her Israeli passport page out when she came with us to Egypt. Israel uses a sticker for that reason. You know what? It's kind of sad that they have to resort to that it has to be that way. Christine is saying here, I would want to sit next to Kimberly from To Travel and Tour. There you go. Fun. There you go. David and Aaron saying, living in California, we can go to San Diego with a special pass where we're able to walk from San Diego directly into the Tijuana airport. Cheaper flights to Cancun. There you go. Cool. That is nice. Yeah, for sure. Dennis saying that the Egyptians are wonderful, hospitable people. Nice. Yeah. That's what, from what we have seen on videos and everything, that is the impression we have. So we're not really getting all the animosity, really. Eric B said Marilyn Monroe, since we're picking dead people. Doug and Nikki, I'd like to sit next to a 25-year-old Pamela Anderson.
Okay, so now we're time traveling as well.
Yeah, time traveling and bringing the dead back. I think it was Saudi this week. Oh boy. So what was Saudi this week down under cruises? Margaret saying, I would love to sit next to Brian Greene. He is a fairly famous theoretical physicist.
Okay.
I read one of his books and would love to talk to him about string theory and physics in general. Nice. There you go. Raphael saying, now that I am on my home Wi-Fi, you guys look 4K.
Ooh.
So all of a sudden, our quality improved, I guess. Apparently, you just have to complain a lot about Comcast, and then it will just pass. Daniel, in the meantime, is home from his sushi lunch.
I want sushi.
Hope you enjoyed that. That sounds awesome.
You know what? There were pictures at the resort of sushi, and it was like, oh my God, it looked amazing.
So, Kimberly, if you could pick a celebrity, who would you sit next to if you're stuck on a very long flight?
I don't know. There's a couple I would think of. I mean, it changes the game if we're picking dead people.
All right.
I still don't know. Who would you pick?
There are some options for me. Let's see here. Charles Dance would be an option.
Yes.
Charles Dance is, for those of you who are not aware, is an actor from the United Kingdom who has played in some major movies, including and series, including Game of Thrones, where he played Tywin Lannister. So that would be awesome. I very much enjoy his acting. I think he's a fantastic actor. And if it is about dead actors, then I would have loved to sit next to Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
That's another actor that I've always very much enjoyed. So those two come to mind.
I mean, I would be lying if I said that Jason Momoa didn't go across my mind.
Of course.
Oh my God.
And there is yet another candidate too that I would definitely consider.
Dwayne Johnson?
No, it's not Dwayne Johnson. No, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
He is hysterical.
Yeah.
I love Ricky. Ricky is awesome. Let's see here. Rafael saying, in that case, I would love to sit next to the 18-year-old version of myself and give him some life-changing advice.
You know what, though? I really wouldn't change anything. Because you know what? I like where I'm at in my life, and I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize that.
There you go.
So I wouldn't change anything. That's why people always say, like, if you go anywhere in time, where would you go in time? I wouldn't go back. I'd go forward.
There you go. Yeah. So, we can make a question out of that one. If you could sit next to yourself, like your 18-year-old version self,
what advice would you give?
Yeah, that is travel related.
It's travel related.
Yes, I want to hear about that because that is too general otherwise.
Yeah.
Daniel saying, as far as dead people, Jesus would be a candidate.
Would be a great candidate.
There you go. Daniel also saying would like to sit next to Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
You
know, my first question would be, Jesus, why are you on the plane?
Sarah is also in favor of what Daniel said, and also they love Ricky and Carl. Yeah, Carl Pilkington would be awesome too. Eric B saying, alive people, I would sit next to Dan Marino.
Okay.
Dennis saying, Margaret, I met BG when I was at the University in New York. Yeah, nice. Malcolm saying, for someone alive, Paul McCartney. Rafael saying, Dwayne Johnson is still coming to Mexico with us right now.
Yeah, I remember the picture. That was so funny.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yes, Malcolm. Take the girl holiday. That would be the advice I think that Sarah would give to herself, her 18-year-old self. Christine says, I would tell myself to go take the job in Arizona.
Okay. Despite
what her parents wanted her to do. There you go. Yeah. So, travel-wise, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
Well, see, then I would change things. because, and I don't want to change anything because, like I said, I'm really happy with where we are. But I would have traveled more. I didn't start traveling when I was very young.
Right.
And it just wasn't something my family did. And it wasn't something that I was even encouraged to do for that matter. So, but it was something I really wanted to do. And I mean, the thing is, though, is if I go back and say, yes, you know, you should go to Europe, you know, after you graduate high school, and you should do this and you should do that. But then my life might change and I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Eric says that he would tell his 18-year-old self, start traveling internationally as soon as possible and don't wait till your mid-30s. There you go. Blaine would tell his 18-year-old self to eat healthy because when I get older, it's tough to change eating habits.
It is.
That's good advice too.
That I would say that was probably one thing that I would tell my 18-year-old self is to quit smoking.
Yeah.
Because I didn't quit till 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have quit that sooner.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What would I tell my 18-year-old self? Oh, that's a good one. Probably something along the lines of take every opportunity to travel you can get. And don't rule out countries to go to or candidate countries to travel to too fast. Ermi is in the house.
Hi,
hey, hello to everyone. I've traveled since birth. My dad was in the army. That would explain that. So welcome back, Ermi, here in the International Travelers Hangout.
We're glad to see you again.
That's awesome. So Ermi, we are discussing here if you could talk to your 18-year-old self, what advice that's travel related would you give to yourself? So we're getting some very interesting answers here. Rafael saying, trying to make a real life situation into travel related, but I just can't. So I wish I would look for my wife now back in my senior year of high school, who would make our life so much better. There you go. That's very nice. I hope she reads that comment you just made, Rafael. Margaret saying, I would tell myself to not let real life get in the way of travel. I traveled internationally a lot as a young teen, but did nothing but work during college and grad school.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, that was not entirely unlike how I was back then. Daniel saying, tell my 18-year-old self to pack less. Very practical advice from Daniel to his own 18-year-old self here. Megan saying, that's a hard question. It was only 5 years ago for me. Well, but sure. Here's the thing, though. In those 5 years, you have traveled a lot from what I can tell. So no doubt you've already gathered a whole bunch of knowledge and experience in those 5 years. So on that note, Megan, what would you tell yourself, your 18-year-old self? Like, what advice would that be? Dennis saying to Ermi, for $1, tell Billy I said hello. Nice. Welcome to Travel Kiwi. It was last century for me. That's great. Down on the Cruises was saying, I would tell my 18-year-old self to pull my head and listen, look, and learn. There you go. Yeah. That was an interesting question that suddenly came up.
Yeah,
I like discussing that. So Ermi also responding to the question we're discussing right now. She says to not be afraid to travel alone. Yes. I've traveled alone, but only to Germany, where I feel comfortable. I wish I'd gone to the UK and France, etc. Yeah.
You know, Ermi, if you are a solo traveler, I am going to say that once cruising starts back up, it's a great way to go. There are more and more cruise lines offering cabins for single travelers, and you can be as involved with people as you want to be, but it's nice. It's nice to do as a solo, I would say.
Well, you are, of course, I mean, if we're talking about benefits of solo travel, you are, of course, not dependent on someone else at all. You can truly do 100% whatever the heck you want.
Yeah.
And it gives a whole new dimension of freedom to the trip you're doing, in a way. So yeah, that's some interesting advice too. Daniel says, just shared your live stream to my Facebook page. Maybe somebody I know will join on. And nice. Thank you so much for that, Daniel. Always appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead, share our live stream out. See if we can get some either existing or new fellow travelers out here. That would be fantastic, because I do think we got some really good conversation going on in here. So that's awesome. Glenn also pointing out something he would tell his 18-year-old self: let no situation determine who you are. That's exactly right, yes. Glenn. You should always determine yourself who you are and let no one else tell you who you should be. Nancy is in the house. Hey, how are you? Nancy, goedemiddag. It is technically still afternoon, so I can greet you the Dutch way for the afternoon. So how are you? And yeah, for you and for everyone else who just stopped in, we're having a really good conversation going on here about what would you tell your 18-year-old self if you could? What advice would you give your 18-year-old self that's travel related? And we're getting some really good answers here. Ermie's saying, great idea. I've never been on a cruise yet. Ah, so you do plan on going on one then, right? That is a great choice, though. That would be the way to go.
You know what, too, is with the travel community, like, we are hopefully doing more and more group trips.
Yeah.
And so you would always be welcome to travel with us, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, or Egypt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the beginnings are starting to become visible of a group trip to Egypt.
Yeah.
A combination of TTT and fellow TTT.
Yeah.
Our channel and Travel Tour Taste, Sarah and Glenn from the United Kingdom. So, yeah, if there is any interest in that at all.
Yeah, please let me know, because it's something I'll start working on.
Yeah. Daniel to Ermi here that he agrees. Get out there, of course. A partner can help split the cost. Yeah, see, there is pros and there is cons to it, of course. I mean, on one hand, yes, you can be far more independent and literally do whatever you want. But on the other hand, it also means you pay for everything you want. There's no splitting costs with anyone. So, yeah, that is the other side. But a lot of
things you have to pay for yourself anyways. I mean, if two of you are going, then it's 2 airline tickets.
Yeah.
So 2 meals, 2 this, 2 that. So, you know.
But if you were to go on a cruise, then you pay like a surcharge for having the cabin to yourself.
You do. But some of the cruise lines now are offering cabins for singles.
I think the cruise industry, at least before the pandemic started to come about, they started to realize that they are missing out on a huge part of the market that's out there by not really catering too much to solo travel yet. But it is starting to change. They're starting to kind of wake up and go like, oh,
wait a minute.
Yeah, we might want
Money is good.
Yeah, exactly. We may want to change and accommodate for those who would like to do that, to solo travel. Here, Dennis, for instance, he loves to solo travel. There you go. Margaret throwing in the Mexico. That's great. Let's see. I think I missed a comment here. There we go. Malcolm. Fun fact: average stamps for the city of Celia in January. Excuse me, 4.1 July. 39.7. Oh, that's hot. Molde, January -2, July 17, and the temperatures are mentioned in Celsius. Ooh. Okay, so 4.1. That would be let's say upper 30s. I'm gonna say. 39.7 in Celsius, I'm gonna say that's probably like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, if not a little more. -2 equals about, I'm gonna say 29 Fahrenheit, and then 17, that's like somewhere in the lower 60s. All right, let's see, what else? Nancy showing off the Dutch she knows, that is awesome, nice. That is great. Megan saying, mine would probably be don't sweat the small stuff. A massive part of me didn't want to go because I let emotions, friends, and also pressure of going to university get to me before I left. Yeah. You know what? On that note, Megan, I'm glad you mentioned that because that makes me realize something.
What?
I would definitely have, done a lot with a comment from someone that would have said, there are ways that you can make traveling your career.
Yeah.
No one ever made me aware of that. And yeah, I wish that, you know, if you could turn back time, that someone would have told me. Ermi saying that would be awesome to travel with you guys. It is possible, Ermi. It absolutely. I mean,
we're having a group cruise coming up in May. It's going to be on the West Coast.
Yep.
We're going to be doing wine country. So, and that's going to be on a Princess cruise. So we have that coming up.
Yep.
So there's a lot of different things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Megan then, so I'm so happy I stuck with my gut and went to England. Yeah. Hey, absolutely. Nancy saying, I like that. So don't sweat the small stuff in life. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good way to be. Daniel Fields pointing out that Norwegian does a good solo cabin. Yeah, like I said, Daniel, it is starting at least. So I think some cruise lines have gotten their wake-up call like, hey, we are really missing a significant chunk of the market here. And so, well, accommodations are being made at this point. Margaret to Nancy, yes, except for health, everything is small stuff.
Yeah, it's the truth.
To a substantial degree, I agree with you.
You know, I was told years and years ago, if a problem can be solved with money, it's not a problem.
Ooh, there's a quote and a half. Eric is saying, I've done lots of solo travel, but I also felt weird about taking a cruise solo.
No, you shouldn't.
No, there's nothing weird about that, Eric. You're definitely not alone in that. There are many people that like to cruise solo.
And we've met many solo travelers on cruises.
Absolutely, yeah. And he is glad to hear that solo cruises are more normal than I thought. Yes, you are definitely not the only one out there. 100%. Nancy agreeing with Margaret here. It is all small stuff. Yep. Nancy would tell her 18-year-old self that, yes, Anthony is a great guy. Glad I married him. Good. That is awesome. I hope he gets to read that comment you just made, Nancy. That would be really, really cool. Megan inquiring, how long until Mexico?
It's forever, Megan. Oh my God.
It is not forever.
It's like forever. We have to wait ever. Today and then tomorrow and then the next day and then the next day.
No, no, because Sunday we head to Baltimore.
Sunday we go to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Monday we fly to Mexico. So
That's
Monday
right.
I will be in Mexico. But it's like forever away because it's only Wednesday.
I think someone is a little bit impatient to take off. There you go. Malcolm saying here, only done one solo trip when I was 24, first time to Australia. Nice, there you go.
I accidentally did a solo trip.
Accidentally?
Yes. Well, the whole trip wasn't solo. It was my first cruise when I hadn't really been anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, and I got on that plane and went to Florida. My friend Annette, that was coming from Vermont, didn't make the plane and didn't make it in time for the cruise. So I spent 2 days on the cruise ship. My first cruise, my first time anywhere, I spent 2 days by myself. So, and I'll tell you what, I felt welcomed. So I do have experience being alone on a cruise ship. I never felt awkward. I mean, I went to formal night on my own. And keep in mind too, you're on a lot of cruise ships, you can go for the option of being seated with other people or not.
Yeah.
So even though you're on your own, you can take the option of being seated with a group.
Yeah.
And get to know people.
And here's something else that I would like to point out about solo traveling. Keep in mind, whenever you go on a group trip or on a cruise by yourself, you're going to meet like-minded people, guys.
Yes, because they like to travel. They like to do things.
Just like you, they like to travel. They like to see the world.
Yes.
So there's absolutely nothing. Yeah, there's going to be some really good conversations you're going to be having. Let's see here. Malcolm pointing out here, paid 1,000 New Zealand dollars to get to Australia. Now you can do it for half that money.
Oh.
That is remarkable, Malcolm, because if anything, we have always noticed increases in the price of airplane tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's remarkable. That is so expensive, Malcolm. Yeah, Megan confirming that. Let's see here. Sarah and Glenn saying, I thought you were going on the same cruise as Neil and Kim. Yeah, Raphael is going on the same cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Rafael saying, I love solo, that way I can get up and go to bed whenever I want and do what I want to do, but I miss my wife and kids when I do. Yeah, see? Yeah. There's always going to be that. Let's see here. What else? What else? I have a feeling that Nancy here saying, woo, Ronnie, hope your day is going great. Nice. Dennis to Eric, also Norwegian usually has the best solo cruise fares for a standard stateroom. Their solo studio staterooms are not always the cheapest for solo travelers.
Yeah, I gotta look.
There you go. Yeah, always pay attention. Yeah. Aha, look at that. Sarah to Rafael, where are you going in 8 days?
Where are you going?
Yeah, Rafael, where are you going to? Oh, with them, just not the same days. We're there together from the 27th to the 1st. Nice. That's right. We will have. We will be able to give you a little bit of a tour by the time you get there, Rafael. Hey, KO Sketches is in the house. Hey, welcome in.
Back.
Glad to have you in here. Awesome. Nancy, then, I tell my 18-year-old self to cruise, and that is a great affordable travel option. We didn't cruise to our 25th anniversary, would have chosen it for our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing. I do wish that I got acquainted with cruising earlier, because I really love cruising, just like Kimberly.
I introduced him to it.
She introduced me to it, and I didn't realize how awesome it was until I was actually on board of a ship.
Yeah, and he's like, oh.
And then I got it. Then it's like a switch flipped in my head, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's basically when I got hooked.
Yeah. It was like, we're not talking like that we were sailing and it was amazing. I mean, we're talking, we got on the ship, we got to our cabin, we went out on the balcony. He's like, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was that quick.
That was the defining moment for me. When I stood on that balcony of our stateroom, I'm like, oh, so this is what it's about. And then everything made sense to me all at once.
And you know what, too, is the amazing thing of this has got to be the best thing. When you travel with somebody on a cruise that has never cruised before, that they're a cruise virgin.
Oh, yeah.
And the first time they see the ship, like from outside, how big it is.
Yeah, it's enormous. It's like a floating village, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's like huge. And the look on their faces is like, because no matter how many times you hear, okay, this ship holds 5,000 people, 3,000 people. In your mind, you don't think of it as big as it actually is until you get there. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah. So I saw some comments coming in here. KO Sketches is saying that she's listening in while working. Okay, awesome. We really appreciate that. Hey, JJS Mixvlogs in the house. Mega love shout out. Thank you so much. Right back at you. Welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. And I'd like to ask you too, and everyone else who just tuned in, because I see some new people in here. If you could give your 18-year-old self, so you can go back in time, meet your 18-year-old self, and give some good travel advice, like an advice that's travel related, what would it be?
Yes.
And like I said before, we have had some really, really good answers in here. So that is why I asked all the newcomers too, what they would say. Megan Morris in the house. Cheers, everyone. Hey, welcome, Megan. Good to have you in here.
Megan.
Here we go.
Megan. Where are we going, Megan?
Oh boy.
Where are we going, Megan? Yeah, I am that little girl in that meme.
You are. You okay?
I am that little girl.
You really are. The only thing about it is that this little girl didn't exactly look Italian. But if it would have been a little Italian-looking girl, it would have been you.
Oh my God, we're going to Mexico, and you're going to be there the day before me.
Well, is that right? Is she going to arrive one day before? Oh, okay. So it's really going to be soon for her then. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. Some conversation among our fellow travelers going here. Let's see. Dennis is pointing out here that P&L and Cunard have wonderful staterooms for solo travelers. The studios on Norwegian are literally a mattress in the middle of a bathroom.
Oh my God!
That's great.
I've never been in one. I don't know.
I know what you are Googling after the live
Oh
stream.
my God, you want to know something funny? Is when I was growing up in our house in Jeanette,
Yeah.
we had this really odd shaped bathroom. It was like triangular shaped.
Yeah.
But it had like this big piece of floor space. And in my mind, all I pictured when I read that was that bathroom of mine growing up and a twin size mattress laying there by the tub. That's what I pictured.
Oh, gee. Malcolm with a question here. Why are they called staterooms? That's an excellent question, actually. I never gave it any thought,
They're
really.
also called cabins.
So if anyone, because honestly, I do not know. Do you know? Okay, so let's throw the question back to the chat. If anyone knows why staterooms are called staterooms on cruise ships, do share.
But in Dutch, they call them huts.
Yeah, but that is Dutch.
It's P&O, by the way.
P&O. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Doug and Nikki are saying here we went on our family trip and our little nephew was looking around saying, where is the ship? He thought the ship was a building, not a cruise ship. Well, we all had a good laugh.
Yeah!
That is awesome.
Because that's how big it is. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no concept either, to be honest with you. Exactly how big those cruise ships are. And then I stood in front of them like, oh. I was like, I don't know how high. And what's also interesting, the first time you get into the elevator of a cruise ship, and then you look at the display at all the buttons, and then you realize there is 16 floors in here, if not more. And it's like, holy cow, 16 floors on a ship. That is insane. JJ has mixed vlog saying, thanks so much, dear awesome host, massive like. Well, hey, we always appreciate it, and we love having you in here. So welcome once again. And yeah, this is a good moment to remind everyone, if you have not given us that good old thumbs up yet,
please do so.
Please do. We always appreciate that. Let's see. What else? Rafael is saying, I need a high power Mexico. I'm so nervous about Megan. Cheer me up. Rafael, what's wrong with you? I'm telling you, he's losing his marbles.
That volleyball he's very scared.
I
she's
guess.
She's not going to make it. But she's going to make it. She's going to make it.
Yeah, it should not be as much of a big deal as it is in private school, Rafael. Megan is asking Malcolm when he's starting a channel. Oh, I'm curious to that answer. Daniel Fields throwing in a different kind of Mexico. Nice. Dennis saying, I think that stateroom is just posh for cabin. For all I know, Dennis, you could very well be right. Let's see here. Megan is giving a very big Mexico to Rafael. Margaret saying, great life, but I need to go take care of your husband. By all means, go, Margaret. Make sure you pamper him.
Yes.
And thank you so much for joining us. Always appreciate seeing you here and enjoying your company. So we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Blaine is saying, I would stay near the bathroom and on any mattress to go on cruise right now. Bring it on, NCL.
Well, you're going to be staying in this water closet. Okay, thank you.
You know what? I think at this point, there would even be voices going up for people that are going on kayaks with packed lunches and calling it a cruise.
I know, okay.
I think you could get some people to be interested in that. Rafael inviting people to our merch shop. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we do have that. Thank you so much for dropping that, Rafael. If you're interested in a nice shirt or a hat or a baseball cap, anything, we got some interesting items in our web shop. So there is the link. Thanks so much, Rafael. Eric saying, laughing in Mexico, I should start saying Vegas.
Yes!
Yes, that's right, Eric. Maybe if you are going to be doing another video before you go to Vegas, you may want to incorporate that somehow in your video. That would be kind of awesome.
Oh, we have a video coming.
Oh, that's right. Almost forgot about that. But yes, tomorrow is the premiere of our second beer tasting video.
Yes.
So the first one was pretty well received, so we decided to continue that.
People seem to like it.
Yeah, and so we made another one. So tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. EST, there's going to be the premiere of our second beer tasting video.
They're so fun to do.
We love doing them. They are a lot of fun to do.
When are we doing the third one? Can we do it before we go?
No way.
I want to do it now.
Listen, do you have any idea how much time I have to put in making videos like that?
I know, but I just think we should just do it.
Yeah, no.
Just
After
not
Mexico.
edit it, just drink the beer. I want to drink the beer.
If you want to drink beer, then just grab one of the beers that we have.
But no, I want to try the special ones.
You're just always so impatient. You cannot wait for anything.
No, I can't. I'm that little kid.
You are. Blaine saying they were used to entertain distinguished guests, especially a monarch and or royal consort or other high-ranking officials.
Right.
The stateroom.
Oh.
So that must be why they called it stateroom then. Yeah, you know what, Blaine? Actually, that's kind of starting to make sense to me now, because cruising back in the day was always associated with like rich people. And it was something that only the rich could afford, and not so much that was affordable to let's say more common travelers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's starting to make sense now. Dennis with a comment for you, Kimberly. The wash basin is literally next to your mattress. The toilet is in one corner and the shower stall is in the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that would indeed be as you described it, Dennis. That's quite spot on then.
Yeah.
JJ has Mixed Vlog sharing some love out here. Malcolm then, it is like the first time you see an A380 up close and wonder how it is going to get off the ground. Yeah. You know what? That is one thing indeed about airplanes. You see them and they look so massive and huge. And they're actually pretty high as well, all considering. And then you wonder, how can this even go airborne? But lo and behold, there it does. Blaine saying, you better be cheered up at 7 p.m. There you go.
Stream.
Yeah, that's right. Daniel saying Genevieve will make it to Mexico. That is awesome. Malcolm saying cabin on a ship at a compartment on a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that. Those compartments are even smaller. I think they really are smaller than the cabin you have on a ship by far. Plus, too, you don't even have a toilet in the corner.
No.
Let's see here. Raphael to Blaine. By that time, I already had 5 shoeies. Raphael and his shoeies. And then saying, by the way, talk about nervous. Ashley just drove on the highway for the first time yesterday. I was okay on the outside, but crying on the inside. By the way, I have a premiere right before yours.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that's awesome. Megan saying tequila tasting video in Mexico, Kim. There you go. I think we have one of our videos from Mexico ready.
You know what we have? Okay, we have this deck of cards that we always bring with us when we travel, and it has 52 different drink recipes on it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we have. Yeah, that's an awesome deck of cards.
Yeah, and we were talking about, because they have like, apparently supposed to have like more top shelf liquors and things like that.
Right.
We're going to see about maybe doing some of the drinks from our cards that we always look at.
Yes, exactly. And then just tell the bartender, hey, would you like one to make us one of those? Hey, look who is here. Jenner's Petrus Cruising Channel's in house. Hey, hello. Big shout out to you. Big welcome to you. Welcome back, I should say, because you are no stranger to our live stream. So glad to have you with us. Sarah saying, with all this talk about cruising, not that we're advertising, but tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. they are on live on the morning show with Sal Pitera. His channel is about cruising. There you go. That's right. Yeah, we are familiar with Sal. That's yeah. So there you go. Raphael then saying, we will do a live beer taste in Mexico. Sure. Yeah, oh yeah, there's gonna be that too. Nancy just cheers you on whenever she can. Yeah, always excited. I want it now. Yeah, that should be on a t-shirt for Kimberly. Really should be. Actually, I want it yesterday.
Yeah.
Dennis asking me, do you know Jayme beer from the Trappist monks in Belgium? I don't think I ever had that, Dennis, but
no, never even
hey, I'm more than willing to taste it. Malcolm is saying to Megan that his first A380 was just outside the window as we boarded. It was not even with a cockpit, and it was on the 2nd floor of the building. Yeah. Oh, those A380s are huge.
What is it?
It's a type of airplane.
Yeah, but I don't. I'll be honest. I don't know.
It's a very big type of airplane.
Big?
Yeah. Doug and Nikki are very sad that the A380 is going away. Yeah, they keep replacing them with all kinds of new aircrafts.
Oh, Genevieve's the Hurricane.
Yeah, no, then that is not so awesome. No, that is no. Then no. I thought it was someone who was actually going to Mexico that you knew or something, or I wasn't sure what to make of that, Daniel. So apologies.
Yeah.
Was not aware. Malcolm saying deluxe compartments on Euro night trains have a toilet and shower in the room. Really? I've come a long way then. I did not realize that. Rafael going, I am not playing strip poker. You're not, Rafael? But you do drink shoeies. Jenner saying, I like that idea with the drink cards. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Nancy, those cards sound fun.
Don't they though? I know. Hey, the art of RVing is in the house. Hi guys from Texas. Nice. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hi.
Glad to have you on board today with us. We're discussing about a variety of things really. There's cruising. There is was some talk about the aircraft A380 that is going away. And so we might as well throw in some RVing. So what is your guys' current location in Texas? Megan is loving the card idea too.
It would be fun.
Yeah. Nancy just that's great. Just
Me
keeps
and you
cheering
gotta
you on.
get together.
I
The
know.
amount of damage me and Nancy can do.
Daniel saying, I like go see Good Morning Times. Yep. Nancy saying, sure hope this next start to cruising is a good and successful run.
Well, I heard MSC started in Europe.
Yeah, there are some parts of the world that cruising is a go once again, just not around the United States so
Not
far.
yet.
Down on the cruise is saying it is that time of the day, folks. Office calls actually have to stop stealing Ruffy's limelight. That's great. Well, hey, Sean, thanks so much for stopping by. Always enjoy your company and say hi to the missus. Malcolm saying, Kimberly, the A380 are bigger than a 747.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that gives you a bit of an idea there. They sure do. Daniel saying, Daniel sometimes makes comments for fun, not always serious. Yeah. Gotcha. Well, then again, I knew that, Daniel. Rafael saying, A380, I believe it has 2 floors. Yeah, some airplanes do. And there are not a whole lot out of them compared to the regular, the conventional type of airplanes. But yeah, some of them do have 2 floors. Doug and Nick are saying that they're heading out, leaving my office in my house and traveling to my home office, still in my house, just another computer, to go edit our next video, Pandemic Live. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Well, at least you're able to take that with a grain of salt and kind of laugh it off in a way, so that's awesome. But thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate that.
It. We always are glad to see you guys.
Absolutely, and we hope your editing will go well, and we'll see you next time. The Art of RVing are saying we live in Longview, deep East Texas, behind the Pine Curtain.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so basically, I think, correct me if I am wrong, the Art of RVing, but what I think it pertains to is the fact that Texas has like a wide variety of different landscapes. So if you look at the west, it's like very desert-like and everything, whereas the east is actually somewhat green. And then it's like the Pine Curtain, I think, refers to like the sort of a border, so you will, that separates east from west to a degree. So let's see what else. Nancy saying, Kimberly, we have to meet. Would be a blast? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's nothing good can come of that.
Only good can come from it, Nancy. Only good.
There's gonna be no balance between the two of you.
No, it's all fun.
And
everything will be okay.
And I would feel very sorry for me and Daniel both.
I'll tell you what, you and Daniel are very lucky.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
All the fun that me and her would have, and then you can have the fun too.
I think we would be busy making sure you stay out of trouble.
I never get in trouble.
What?
No.
That's a lie and a half. Daniel saying you cannot park those A380 planes everywhere. The airports got tired of accommodating them. Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Because of their size. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see here. Nancy saying, we know where Longview is, grew up in Shreveport. Okay. Oh, okay. Megan saying that the A380 is the largest commercial aircraft. Unfortunately, none of the US airlines have them in their fleet. Mostly Asian, European carriers, and Qantas.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, Megan.
That's some awesome information.
Still don't have a picture of.
Nancy and saying, only good can come of this, Kimberly. Yeah.
Yes!
I'm telling you. Christine is saying, where do you tie it down somewhere? Oh, in the RV. Oh, okay. You're having a conversation with someone in it. All right. Malcolm then. What?
Oh my God!
What? Okay, what? Did you read the comment that I didn't read yet? Or
no, I read.
Can you tell me what the heck is going on?
I read Christine's comment. You read Christine. I'm like, what is Christine talking about?
I have seriously no clue what this is about.
I don't know. She's talking about tying something down somewhere.
You having fun?
Funny. It struck me funny.
Are you having fun?
Yes, I'm having a great time.
All right. Well, Malcolm is saying here, my first job today is at a 90-year-old's house. I will get offered morning tea.
Aww.
I will have to say yes, as you do. Yeah, free food and drink. That's right, Malcolm. If you're a good traveler, then that is for sure what you do.
Yeah, they should come to Mexico with us, huh?
That's right. Yeah, go to Mexico. Absolutely. Yeah, Nancy having a great time. Oh, she may. She may. Okay.
She may.
All right. Thank you for that. Going to Cabo.
But you need to come to Cancun.
Yeah, that's the wrong destination. Rafael saying, what type of mask do you use for snorkeling? Thinking of ordering one of those full face ones.
You know, I was looking at those too.
Rafael, I just use a basic one.
But
Just a good old-fashioned set of the goggles, and then the snorkel, the actual snorkel itself that goes through the goggles. That's what I use.
But I was looking at that too. Those full face ones. I've been looking at those.
Yeah. All true, Kimberly. Arthur RVing saying, yes, you are right. From an aerial map, you will see when the pine tree lines, yes, like a divider. See, yeah. That's awesome. Let's see here. So, I'm curious, since you are from the RV community, is there any travel that you guys are doing at this time? And if so, where to?
Look at.
Oh, yeah, here we go. You dirty mind. Yes. Yes.
I was like, well, she's having some fun.
Megan is saying that you get your picture after her hair appointment.
Okay.
So there's some good laughs here. Blaine, then you better take those whips with you to Mexico, Neil. She wants you to tie her. I don't know, Blaine. Maybe maybe I should look for the express shipping on Amazon. We're getting awful close.
I don't know. That was what Christine was into. I don't know.
Kimberly's having such fun. Yeah, oh yes, she is. That's for sure. Rafael saying, well, going back to actors meeting, Sean Connery and other choice terms, 90 in 6 days.
Oh my God.
That is crazy.
Oh my goodness. I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him like talk at all anywhere for a very long time. Sean Connery, and I always loved Sean Connery.
Yeah. She may, yeah.
She may.
I hope I pronounced it correct now. Art of RVing saying Texas state parks are open, so we are rolling forward. That's great.
There you go.
That's awesome. I'm glad that this pandemic doesn't mean that you guys are stuck somewhere. You can go anywhere. Nancy saying need laughs at this time. Yeah. Malcolm saying I think Neil was the only one who didn't get why Kim was laughing. Probably not.
Malcolm got it too.
Malcolm, I'm too foreign.
Tying something down.
You can tie many things down. But you have the dirty mind. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And saying, Kimberly, I heard the full face mask can be a safety problem, so please check into them before you get one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would feel about a full covering mask. Ermi saying that she met Sean Connery at the
Oh my
Hofbrauhaus in Munich.
God!
No way!
How amazing!
That is awesome. That is really, really awesome. So, good old Sean had a good time at the Hofbrauhaus then, huh?
That would be the most incredible thing ever.
Who did you speak to at the Hofbrauhaus? Oh, Sean Connery.
I had a couple of beers with Sean.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Rafael saying, did I hear you are ordering your stuff in Amazon? Are you sending them to the hotel?
Stop it!
Oh, that's great.
I sent everything to Rich.
Hey, listen, Christine, I don't want to hear it. She is the one who came up with all those bad thoughts and comments, and I don't even know.
I sent everything to Rich.
Ermi saying, yes, he walked in and everyone went crazy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
I can imagine. Yeah. Dennis saying, she liked the 4-letter word, but dropped the T at the end. She may. Okay. Well, there you go. She may. Yeah. All right.
That would be shit may.
Yeah, she may.
She may.
Yeah. So, so
What
this,
did I say?
so this is short I.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. I think we can throw in another question here because this was a lot of fun. So let's keep it going. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there you go. Is there any place at all you visited that you will not go back to? And if so, why not?
What?
Okay. Am I not speaking English anymore?
Yeah. What'd you say?
No? Okay.
Raphael distracted me.
Okay, is there anything that doesn't distract you?
No.
No. I should not even have bothered to ask that question. All right. So, any place you visited you won't go back to, and why not? And particularly the why not part is important. So in the meantime, I'm going over some more comments here. Rafael saying, my notification on my phone is Sean saying the dog's name was Indiana.
What?
Okay. That's interesting. You got the pronunciation right, so this is short I here. Christine saying, let's clean this up. Let's do some word association. What rhymes with Texaco? There you go. Rafael saying, Kim, you dirty mind. I was asking about sunscreen and bug spray instead of checking you luggage sent it from Amazon to Secrets Hotel. There you go. See, like I said.
No, I said all of the bug spray.
And then that needs to go in a suitcase that will have to be tied down because of the massive amount of stuff you bring.
No, I'm sending. We were talking about Amazon, and I sent all the Amazon stuff to Rich because we all know I sent everything to Rich apparently, like our shirts.
Ah. So Ermi would not go back to Juarez in Mexico. Too many crowds, she says, and crime. Yeah, that doesn't sound very appealing. Glenn was not impressed with Malta at all. He says absolutely awful, but infamous for the Popeye movie years ago. Oh, okay.
Malta was awful, really?
Huh.
Wow. Yeah, I know Indiana Jones. I got it.
There you go. Malcolm then saying would not go back to Berlin. I've seen what I wanted to see there was left of the wall in the Holocaust Memorial. Oh, really? Oh, I would go back to Berlin. I think it's an amazing city that has a lot to offer. But yeah, opinions can differ. Let's see. Where would you not go back to at all? Colombia. Like, okay, so let me get this straight. You've only been to Colombia one time.
For an afternoon.
And one city.
Yes.
And you didn't need to spend the whole day there.
No.
And you now want to skip a whole country based on that one day.
Well, here's the thing. If I have to pick one of the countries that I've been to that I'd be least likely to go back to, it would be Colombia.
Okay.
Because there are many other places on my list much higher than returning to Colombia.
There you go. Let's see here. Ermi wouldn't go back to Berlin either. Okay. Rafael saying, really, Glenn, my sister loves Malta and I enjoy a nice mint chocolate chip malt. Mint chocolate chip malt. That doesn't sound like my thing. Nancy is saying we need to go to Australia with Who with? Ermi saying too many homeless and beggars made me sad. Yeah. Yeah, that is, if that is something that you do not wish to see, then yeah, you should certainly not go to Cartagena, Colombia, because the level of poverty we have seen there is really staggering. I mean, you think homeless in Europe, in European cities is bad, but try Colombia. It's a whole new level. There's another something in the making here to go to Australia together now. There you go. You can talk about that too. With that attitude, Kim, you should not be going to Mexico.
What attitude? I don't understand.
But Nancy's saying with John and Kimberly. There you go. Oh, you and Kimberly. I'm like, John? Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, that would be awesome. We'll go to Australia with you guys. Absolutely.
You know what? Think about it. Think about Egypt.
Rafael saying, really, I've enjoyed every place I have been to. Malcolm saying, beggars and homeless all over Europe, they're a pain. Yeah. Not John typo. Got it. Yeah. Well, as for me, I really do not need to go back to France. This may sound like a shocker to many of you, no doubt, but I really, no. I've been there, done that. Not my country. Rafael saying, because of one city saying no to the entire country. Yeah.
Now, like I said, if I had to pick someplace that I've been to that I'm not going to go back to, it would be there. Just because, like I said, there was a lot of things, again, with the homeless and things like that, it made me very sad too. And would I go somewhere else in Colombia? I might. But there's just so many other places I would go to before that.
Yeah, Egypt being one of them.
Yeah.
Glenn pointing out to Malcolm that, beggars and homeless are all over the world. Yeah, that is very true indeed. Okay. Well, that was fun discussing that one. You pick another one.
I don't know.
Put on your glasses, pick another question.
We are? Ooh.
Rafael's saying, well, the north of Mexico is not that good either. That is what I heard. Ermi's saying, I want to go to the Netherlands to see the tulips. There you go. There you go, Ermi. I have a great suggestion for you if you want to do that. If you go at a certain time of the year, and I'm going to say probably March, maybe even a little bit of April, there is a little steam train you can take from a place called Horen to a place called Medemblik. And if you that's like an old-fashioned steam train, like a 19th century steam train. It's about an hour and a half of a trip, and it takes you through a lot of small places and indeed the tulip fields. So we definitely something for you to look into, I think. Here's that fly again that wants to be on camera so bad. Let's see here. Art of RVing saying, gotta go eat some barbecue. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. That's awesome. And we hope to see you more often in here. So enjoy your meal. Malcolm saying, Dutch and friends are not the best of friends, not like New Zealand and our neighbors Australia. Malcolm, that's not entirely true, because there are a lot of Dutch that love going on vacation to France. Dang, this fly is really irritating me at this point. So yeah, it's not entirely true, but yeah, it's you cannot love every country just as much as you do any other, and yeah, it's not France for me. Dennis saying the worst is the graffiti, and the locals consider it art, but they destroy the antiquities. Yeah, oh, that's for sure. Yeah. Français ne gêne que pas pour nil. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Christine. Let's see. Ghostly Grim saying Beck was organizing. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much for coming back. I did a discounted cross-stitch app of your banner. Can I send it to you? Oh wow.
Goodness.
That is really something. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can send it to us. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll get you the information.
Yeah. Make sure you get them the information. That is really cool. Nancy pointing out that Dan is on a phone call for work. All right. Thank you so much for letting us know. Did you find your question?
Yes.
All right.
I did.
What'd you pick?
You know, we've been talking about cruising today a little bit, and this is a cruise-related question. Now, if you could, okay, and I'm going to ask everybody this. If you could get on a cruise today, right now, yes, but it's a cruise to nowhere. That it's a 7-day cruise, you can enjoy the boat, and maybe stop at one of the private islands that belongs to that cruise company. So you're going to go to we'll say that, go to the private island, you know, do even an overnight stay, you know, that you go private island 2 days, and the rest of the time is just on the boat. 7-day cruise. Would you do it?
All right. So Christine saying, got what I meant even with my horrid French. Hashtag Neil gets a star. All right, I get a star. Yeah, Christine, French is one of the languages I speak, although I have to be honest in that it is the least of the ones that I speak. So there are 4 more, as some of you may know, that I speak, which are Dutch, of course, well, English, obviously, Spanish and German, but French is by far the least of them. Rafael says, where do I sign up for the suggestion you made? Well, Nancy says, if it is on the NCL Encore, yes. Blaine also says, sign me up. So it does seem like there is a lot of interest.
You know, I would do it too. I would go.
Let me think here. So you're basically on a cruise to nowhere, but you're on a ship all the time.
And like I said, and go to one of the private islands, like Half Moon Cay or one of those.
Yeah. Christine improving her French here. That's awesome. But yeah, I did get what you meant, Christine. So yes, it's it's not for me indeed. Malcolm saying, nope, got to places. They do cruises to nowhere out of, I'm going to say it's Auckland.
Yeah, you got to go places.
Yeah. Google Translate version. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, that works. Dan is still on the phone, but still typing as well in here as well. That's awesome. Kimberly, mask and all.
Yeah, here she would go.
Hey, Greg Carter is in the house. Welcome back, Greg Carter. Good to have you in here once again in the International Travelers Hangout. We're just discussing in here if there would be a cruise to nowhere for, what was it, 7 days?
Mm-hmm.
If there would be a cruise to nowhere, so you're just on a ship for 7 days,
and
would you go?
Private island.
Yeah, and you would go to private island. Would you go? Jenner Spatters is saying, I would cruise to nowhere. Absolutely. I need a drink package.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say this. On that cruise particularly, I would want the drink package.
Yeah. Yeah. Dennis saying, absolutely, it is called a transatlantic crossing. Laughing out loud, Disney does it best. Yeah.
There you go.
Nancy saying that Greg is our cruise buddy. There you go. Nice. So, yeah, I probably would do that too. But if I had a choice between either going on like to destinations or going to nowhere, well, I don't know. I think there are people that would actually prefer that over going to destinations.
Well, you know what? I would do both. I would definitely do both. I would go on a cruise to nowhere for sure. Because I do love being on the cruise ship. I do love being at sea.
Well, so do I. But, you know, I'm with Malcolm on this one that, yeah, there's got to be places to go. Yeah. So I will say this. If all else fails and there's absolutely nowhere we go to except a 7-day cruise to nowhere, yes, I would do it.
You would do it?
Oh, yeah, I would do it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So, some
Eric
more. Malcolm says, so I'm on my own in saying no. Well, like I just said, Malcolm, not entirely. Not entirely. Eric B would go. Nancy saying, why message retracted from Greg? He posts nice things. I do not know because it was
no idea.
Certainly not me retracting it. Maybe he retracted his own message. I'm not sure what happened there, Nancy.
I don't know.
But yeah, I didn't see anything questionable coming by from Greg. So Greg saying here, yes, I would go, so I can get away from home. Awesome, that's nice. All right. Well, that was a good question.
Yeah, I think so.
Raphael saying message retracted means he deleted it. Okay, so he did delete it himself then. Yeah. Yeah, because Malcolm's yeah, it wasn't Malcolm or Raphael that retracted it. So okay, that is all cleared up then. Let's move on to the next question. I think we can throw in another one. What are you doing?
Mexico!
What are you doing? You're gonna shove that in my face.
You know what? I can't even sit still.
No, you can't.
I can't.
You're like all hyper.
I can't. And I'm changing my hair too. I'm not getting a cut again, but I'm changing the color. It'll be a surprise.
I'm always leery about her changing the color. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's throw in a question about something totally different from what we have been discussing. If you have visited any castles,
yes.
What is your favorite castles? Your favorite castle out of the ones you have visited?
Raphael, what is it with you and this obsession with me not going blonde?
Okay, the man is right, you know.
But he's.
You shouldn't do blonde.
I say I'm changing my hair. Don't go blonde.
No, Raphael.
Is it because of the one picture in the intro?
Raphael, thank you so much for reminding Kimberly not to go blonde because I agree 150% with you. That should never happen.
Is it because of the picture in the intro that you don't like?
Finally, that Mexico. Craig saying he had misspelled a few words. Okay, that explains
Craig,
it.
you misspell a few words and everybody freaks out.
There you go. All right. So Megan with a question here. What time do you guys arrive in Mexico? You would know that.
12:30.
There you go.
I'll double check and I'll text you.
Nancy saying I touched up my hair today being a hairdresser. Nice. There you go. Nice. Okay, so the question that we asked was out of the castles you visited, what's your favorite? And for Blaine, it is Cinderella's castle. That's awesome. Megan saying to Raphael, I guess you'll be disappointed when you see me then.
She's a blonde. Are you blonde?
That's funny. Greg is saying, I haven't went to any castles yet. All right, then for you, Greg, I will tweak the question a little bit. Is there a castle that you've heard of or that you have seen somewhere online in a video or in pictures that you would love to visit?
Yeah.
Raphael says, has nothing to do with picture. You are a brunette. Amen to that, Raphael. That is right. No, Christine. No Team Blonde for kids.
You know, the funny thing is if you watch our introduction before our videos and before our lives now, there's all pictures of us at, as we travel. And for me, that means me with different colors of hair.
Yeah. So Anne would, I think this was for the previous question we asked it. Yes, she would go on a 7-day cruise to nowhere in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Dennis asking for us to clarify the question, castle and palace. Sure, absolutely.
Why not?
I think you might have gone there, Nancy. But yeah, there's one in St. Petersburg that I would really, really love to visit. Malcolm saying Schönborn Palace in Vienna. Not a castle, but close. All right, nice. Raphael says, I will not let my wife go blonde either. Yeah,
he just likes brunettes.
Megan says, yes, I'm blonde. I think Kim would look great as a blonde. That's funny.
But oh my goodness, you know what? Blondes have more fun. How could I have more fun?
Hey, Josh Klein is in the house.
Hello.
Welcome in, Josh. Awesome. Visited before. That's great. I'm assuming that the B stands for before. So in that case, welcome back. And right now we're discussing castles. Which ones would you love to visit? Let's see here. And if you have visited castles, by the way, which one really stood out to you? Which one is your favorite? Actually, he's faster than I am. He said, I visited the Blarney Castle, and yes, I did kiss the Blarney Stone. They lowered you down head first.
I've seen that.
I think I've seen videos about that. That's really awesome. Nice. Christine saying, you stop for a sec, you're back. Yeah, it went for a split second. It went black a little bit, yeah. Greg is saying, no, I haven't ever thought about any castles, but we'd love to tour one soon. All right. Yeah, you definitely should. I think you will like them.
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of history.
Yeah, and no castle is the same, really.
No,
there's very, I mean, and there's huge differences too between palaces and castles, obviously.
I like palaces.
Oh, yes, yes.
I do.
Raphael, oh no, the ghost of Conquest Pass you froze. Did someone say frozen castle? That's great. Oh, that is what it is. Ghostly Grim is saying, Josh is my backup account. I was on my tablet. Ah,
okay.
That explains it then. All right. Dennis saying to Blaine, have you seen Cinderella's castle since Aladdin and Jasmine evicted Cinderella? I moved in and repainted it. Very Persian. Oh, that is great. That is great. Blaine saying here that he likes to visit Neuschwanstein in Germany. Yes, that is one on my list too, Blaine. That is truly a castle that I would really love to visit. I believe that might be the one that the castle in Disney was kind of based off of, but I'm not 100% sure.
You know
what?
I'm excited.
Good. Malcolm saying Kilkenny Castle in Ireland is good. My dad's side of the family is from there. All right. Nice. Yeah, Ireland is home to many castles for sure. Raphael says, is the Alhambra a castle? If it is, then... Well, is it? I'm not 100% sure about that one. But, yeah, obviously the Alhambra is nevertheless a sight to behold. Anna's saying that she likes your hair now, Kimberly. Looks like it has a little red in with it. That is what happens if Kimberly doesn't use the right colors. It just turns red.
He doesn't like the red.
No, I don't. Ghostly Grim says that it is... okay, gotcha. Christine saying, next time you freeze skin, make sure you are making a kiss face. Ah, that's funny.
Somehow that ended up in the community. Me going.
Malcolm saying, I would not do Blarney Castle. It's a tourist trap. There are better places in Ireland to see. All right. So, such as, Malcolm, what would you, other than the castle you just mentioned, what would you recommend? Raphael says, we had dinner at Cinderella table inside the castle. Fantastic experience. Oh, I can imagine. That would have to be something. Eric B says that Prague has some amazing castles. We know. Yes. If any of you has been to Prague, you may be familiar with Prague Castle. And that is really, really worth the effort to go to. That is gorgeous. Even has its own entrance, basically, into the St. Vitus Cathedral. It's really gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely a must-see if you're ever in Prague. Ghostly Grim says that he stayed in a castle in Scotland and a friend of mine got fly on his wiener.
What?
Got what? Can you clarify that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Daniel Field saying, back that darn word keeps getting in the way of live travel talk. I know. Yeah. Dennis says that I was correct about the influence of Disney's castles. Oh, see, yeah, I thought I read that or heard that somewhere. Nancy saying Kimberly would be a great redhead, right color to match her skin. No red. No red, no blonde. I'm with Raphael 100% all the way that Kimberly is just a natural brunette and it should stay that way. All right. So another castle that we really like is actually in the Netherlands. The Haar, yeah. That's a castle near Utrecht. So Utrecht is a city almost dead center in the Netherlands. If you are in Utrecht, you can pretty much reach anything in the Netherlands within 2 to 2.5 hours. So, and if you go in that area, there is a castle called the Haar, and that is absolutely a beautiful castle. Everything you would imagine a real castle to be. A lot to be seen there. The grounds are gorgeous. And there's actually a picture of us in front of it in our intro. So if you've seen our intro at the beginning of our live stream, there's a picture of us standing right in front of it. That was Castle de Haar.
I like where you proposed to.
Oh, Hoensbroek. Yeah, Hoensbroek is another one that in the Netherlands that's worth the effort to visit. Now that is all the way in the far, deep southeastern part of the Netherlands. And has a fascinating history as well. There is a story about, what was it, the bishop?
About the window?
Yes.
Was that one?
I think so. There were invading forces that were after, I think it was a bishop, and this is the story about this castle. And this bishop had requested refuge in the castle. And well, they let him in and they said, okay, we can hide you. But then the invaders found out that, yeah, he was probably hiding in that castle. So what did they do? They hid him in a room, put like a cupboard in front of the door. And then the invaders still didn't give up. They were going like, well, we're just going through the entire castle and we will put candles in front of every window, and that way we're going to find out where he's hiding, because the one window that's not lit, that is where we can find him. Well, lo and behold, what did the people in the castle do? They informed the bishop. So what did the bishop do? Put a candle in the window. He was never found. He was never found. I thought that was a really cool story. Let's see here. Malcolm saying here, Cliffs of Moher of Moore. My ma's family name was Moore. Well, anywhere in County Clare. Also a little place called Westport in Mayo. Okay, so that is about places in Ireland that I was asking about that he would recommend to visit. But from what it sounds like, Malcolm, the places you recommend are very much family related. Dennis saying, Kim, listen to Neil about the hair color. See? Okay. Thanks for joining Camp Neil there, Dennis. Raphael saying, Megan has been asking me to change her hair color. Why do women like that? She wants the tips a different color.
Because it's a form of self-expression too, especially for younger girls.
Ghostly Grim says, botfly, it is a parasite that lands on the back of a mosquito. When a mosquito bites the human host, it burrows into the skin. After it falls off the mosquito, it makes a horrible sore. Oh, that doesn't sound like anything too good, Ghostly Grim. Oh, not good, not good.
That's where he got it on, yeah.
Dennis saying here, Raphael, tell your daughter she's beautiful the way she is and no tattoos. She is not a coloring book. I love how straightforward Dennis is. That's awesome. Raphael says that his mom stayed in a castle for a while. Oh, really? Cool. Was that because the castle was actually open to people that want to just spend a night there or so, Raphael? Or how did that come to be? All right. Boy, we've been on there well over 2.5 hours.
Yes, we have.
That's awesome.
And I barely said Mexico at all.
I know, I know. Raphael telling Dennis here that he tells her that all the time. That is great. What do you think? One more question to wrap it up?
Yeah, one more.
Okay. Final question for today before we're going to be wrapping it up here.
How many suitcases will I bring to Mexico?
Okay, that is not the question we're going to ask. Because we all know you're going to try and bring everything in both your and my suitcase. Well, that's not going to work.
Well, I have a plan.
Oh boy, you have a plan.
I have a plan.
Do I need to be worried?
No, it's a good plan.
In whose mind is it a good plan?
Everyone.
Really?
It is a good plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, what is your plan?
My plan is, there are some things that are, okay, since we're going Southwest, we have extra baggage we can bring, right?
Extra baggage we can bring?
Yes, for free.
I suppose.
Okay,
but someone needs to carry all that.
Yes, it'll be fine. Here's what my plan is.
Because you're going to tie it to my head?
Yes. No, I'm going to bring my big one because that's what I always bring in my carry-on because that's what I always bring. And I'm going to bring my big Percy thing that I always bring. Your big
Percy thing?
That I always bring. Those are the 3 pieces
that
I always travel with. But we're going on this trip and we need to bring like the damp rid and we need to bring the snorkel stuff and we need to bring all this other kind of other stuff. What I thought about was, because you're only going to bring your big suitcase and your backpack, right?
Yeah, that's what I plan on.
We will pack another suitcase, which we will have them take.
What? 3 suitcases? Are you out of your mind?
Listen, it'll work. Because you're not bringing a carry-on. But anyways, so
I don't like any of this.
It's going to be good.
This is a terrible plan.
It's going to be fantastic.
This is the worst plan I've ever heard for travel.
It'll be wonderful. No, I'll tell you. I'll explain it. It'll all work that way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Got some more comments coming in? Hashtag tied down. Yeah, exactly. Malcolm says that they were talking about the fire ant that bit my wife in Adelaide, Australia. Nasty things.
Oh.
Yeah, all fire ants are no fun. Raphael saying that the castle actually belonged to someone in her family. Wow.
That is really cool.
That is, yeah. Raphael says, I will bring a suitcase back with me. Then you're forced to stop in Tulsa. Oh, I see. And sees where this is going. She says, you will bring at least 2, maybe 3, and then you will have 1.
No, I will only have 1 suitcase and a carry-on. That's all I'll bring.
And I'm glad you're that optimistic about how many suitcases I will have, because I'm not sure if I even will make it to 1. Because someone has been known to shove all kinds of things in my suitcase.
See, I'm avoiding that this time.
Dennis saying in Italy they call people with tattoos criminale.
Criminals.
Nice. Raphael saying Neil's going to look like a bellboy. Yeah,
No,
exactly,
I
Raphael.
can carry all my own stuff. It'll be fine.
Hashtag travel light, says Malcolm. Yes, I agree
will.
with that hashtag. And saying, and you have to have room for your souvenirs,
Yes.
like your Mexican hat and your maracas,
Yes.
etc. Yeah, there you go. Overpacking, oi, says Dennis.
Hey.
Yes, exactly. See?
I need
Listen
10
to
days
our
worth
fellow-
of clothes.
Listen, if you aren't going to listen to me, listen to our fellow travelers. Don't overpack.
I won't.
And don't seriously overpack either.
It's just everything this time is heavy.
Sarah and Glenn having a good laugh overpacking. Yep. Ermi is asking, how are things now at airports? Is everyone testing for
No.
I don't think so, Ermi. I don't think they are testing everyone for that.
No. All we're going to have to do is we're going to, for Mexico,
They take our temperatures
we're
though,
going to
right?
get our temperature
Yeah.
taken and we'll have to fill out a questionnaire.
Yep.
That's all. Now, some other countries are requiring a test to go to.
Rafael, so Mexican tattoos, although I can say hashtag Dennis Jeez. Oh, that's great. Malcolm says 10 days is a carry-on only. There you go. Malcolm knows
You know
how to
what?
do that.
I need sunscreen. I need makeup. I need all the kinds of things that make me look like a girl.
Okay, but see, that is where the tricky part comes in. Because you can bring a lot, you know, however you describe that, to look like a girl or whatever, or you can bring a reasonable amount. And we haven't seen reasonable yet.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
It's always reasonable.
Yeah, of course it is reasonable to you, because I'm always the one carrying everything.
No, you're not.
Oh, then who does? Because it certainly isn't you.
Yes, I carry stuff. And now I got
You carry your purse.
And I got my new suitcases now that are nice and they glide.
Oh, gee. Ghostly Graham saying he speculates that he got the butt fly from wearing a kilt. I said, lesson learned, wear underwear. Oh! Ouch.
Oh, my!
Yeah. Okay, good, says Ermi. Dennis says here to you, I try to just bring a rucksack for a week holiday. There you go. All right. Sunglasses instead of makeup. There's another way to go about it. Okay, final question. Final question. Okay, name a hidden gem. This is a good one to close with, I think. A hidden gem you think fellow travelers would enjoy visiting. So it can be anything, really. It can be anywhere in the world, maybe even in your own city, in your own town, or in whatever area you live in. But what do you consider a hidden gem that you don't know, that you don't think a lot of people know about, but that will definitely be worth the effort to visit? Picture on Facebook. Oh, jeez. And saying, when my husband was in Vietnam, he was sleeping with his head resting under a tree. He woke up just in time to see the fire ants coming down the tree at him.
Oh
Luckily,
my
he didn't get
God.
bit. That could have turned very bad, Anne. But I'm glad he woke up in time. Rafael says, you should see the first time my wife went with me to Spain. Now we barely take a suitcase. There you go. Yep. Malcolm says, reasonable is whatever Kim wants, Neil carries. We can have a long discussion about that, Malcolm, but I will sum it up by that I do not agree with it. Yeah. Then saying, one mascara, one lipstick, one tweezer, and you're done. There you go. It can be that simple. Yeah. And two, you don't really need a lot of makeup if you spend your days at the pool.
True. I won't have a whole lot. Not for this trip.
Ghostly Grim advising me to rest up. You'll be carrying a load. Oh, I know I will be, Ghostly Grim. Yep. Here's the thing. Whenever I end up traveling with Kimberly and we're going somewhere, and I always, whenever I try to haul that 250-pound suitcase with me, I'm always trying to think, this could also have weighed 300 pounds or worse. So I try to look at it from a positive angle, but, you know, it gets tough. Glenn says Scotland, where men are men and botfies get free accommodation. Oh, Glenn, you cracked us up there, my friend. That's great. Free accommodation.
Oh my God.
Ah, that's great. Yeah, Ghostly Grim had a good laugh about that too. Valgo says in Christchurch, it's the Antarctic Center out at the airport. Okay. So that's in response to the question we asked about a hidden gem that you think would be worth the effort to be visiting. So that was Glenn's answer. Blaine saying we'll see everyone on Viso's Travel in 70 minutes. He's in for Griswolds tonight, so let's rate Viso after this. Yes, that's an excellent plan, Blaine. We are going to do that for sure. Anne is saying, don't you have rollers on your suitcases?
I do. I push them now, and it's easy.
It's just that Anne at some point is trying to kind of like pull a car. That's the kind of suitcases we're talking about here for Kimberly. Ermi is pointing out that Tennessee is a beautiful state to visit. Yeah, that's what I heard, Ermi. It's and Tennessee, to be honest with you, is on my list already. I would love to visit there sometime, particularly because it's kind of like the home to country music as well, and I do like country music. So yeah, there's a lot I want to see there. Anne is saying I can push 2 suitcases, and I'm a lot older than you.
See, we can do
okay, and it isn't that I cannot do it, but you know, Pleasant is different. Let's be honest here. Dennis saying, go to Provincetown. You won't need makeup or jeans and heels for the week. Oh, well, that is why my friend's wife's like going there. Nice. That's great. And clarifying that just a little bit. Don't ask me to lift them, though. Yeah. Daniel calling for the good old thumbs up if you haven't.
Yes, please do.
Yes, guys, we are getting towards the end of this live stream for today. So if you have not hit that thumbs up for us yet, please do so. We would very much appreciate that. Also, if there is a moderator in the house that can drop the link for the next live stream, which is going to be Raphael from Viso's Travel, starting at 7 o'clock. Yeah, Raphael, even if it is you yourself, feel free to drop it. That's perfectly okay. And that way everyone has the link when we wrap it up here. Ghostly Green with the hidden gem. He went to explore the Crooked Forest in Szczecin, Poland. The Crooked Forest. Why is it named that way? Ermi says, I went grocery shopping 2 weeks ago, and in line with me were Tim McGraw and Faith Hill country stars everywhere. That's awesome. That's really cool. All right, so let's see. Ghostly Grim then. It's another comment. I always say, I can't carry your stuff on my lap. Yeah, that would be tricky. Although Kimberly sometimes will try and see if I can. All right, I think we're going to start wrapping it up here. We do have some things going on later this week, starting with tomorrow.
Yes.
Remember, 7:15 p.m. EST is when the premiere of our next beer tasting video will take place. Kimberly will be the one actually doing the chat for that one because I'll be at work still at that time. On Friday, we have our Night Owl edition as usual. That will be the last the last live stream we will be doing before Mexico. So it's probably going to be very Mexican themed, and yeah, we hope to see you all there, of course.
And don't forget, it's not something that we have going on, but there is a cruise-a-thon going on Saturday.
Yes, there will be that going on too. Also, if you wish to become a member of the Travel and Tour community, please feel free to join us on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Very easy and laid-back community. Feel free to, if you're a creator, to post your videos there. Pictures are always welcome. As long as it is travel-related, everything is welcome there.
Yeah.
We don't have any written rules, really, to speak of. We just count on everyone's common sense, and that has been working so far. Dennis is clarifying to me about the Crooked Forest, that it's a natural phenomenon. The trees are literally crooked. That'd be interesting to see. Malcolm saying can't make the beer taste premiere. Got a job to do that. Can get out of. Okay, not a problem. It's gonna be there after the premiere anyways, Malcolm. That's perfectly okay. All right. Anything else that you have?
No, but I was hoping they were gonna drop his link.
Yes. Yes, guys. Raphael, you can certainly drop the link to the live stream that is coming up here at 7 that you will be doing. Daniel says that they will be missing the cruisathon as they will be in Mexico.
Mexico!
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yes, we are going to wait for the link to Raphael's live stream to be dropped. And as soon as that happens, we are going to be wrapping it up and rating that live stream. We'll start in about 10 minutes from now. Raphael says, sorry, it was changing. Give me a second. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. That was a lot of fun today again.
Yeah, I think it was a great
Had some
one.
really good conversations once again. That's what we like about doing these live streams. And yeah, we just like hanging out with you guys and just talking.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping he's going to put that in there.
Yeah, I hope so too. Goes to Grim in the meantime. I might as well go over some more comments. Check it out. All the trees are crooked. They grew that way. So so they actually naturally grow that way. That's interesting.
Something we'll Google.
Yeah. Eric B says, great chat here. Thank you so much, Eric B. And thank you everyone who joined us today. Like we said, we just really hang out with you guys. We really like doing that. And Malcolm here with the final score of the countries that we represented in our live stream today. 6, USA, New Zealand, England, Greece, Australia, and the Philippines. Nice. That is awesome. Raphael then with the link to the live stream. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
So let's all rate Raphael's live stream here. It is going to be starting in 10 minutes only, so you might as well get ready for that. Head on over to Raphael's live stream. Ermi is saying so much fun. Thank you. Hey, you're more than welcome, Ermi.
Always good to have you with us.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. And a special thank you, of course, to all of our moderators who do what they do for our live stream. We very much appreciate you.
And our fellow traveler of the week.
And once again, congratulations to Blaine. That's right, our latest fellow traveler of the week. Ghostly Grim, what you're seeing behind us is part of the Norwegian Jade. It's like a corridor that leads to the theater on board. And that is what you will walk past. All right, guys, we are going to call it a day here. Sarah and Glenn saying, sorry, guys, our thing tomorrow is now at 12 EST. Okay, thank you so much for letting us know. So, until next time, I'm Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Mexico.
Bye.